Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Aluminum Screen, episode 30. I am Emmett, as always, joined by my lovely co-host.
Brandon.
Hell yeah! And today
Heck yeah.
we have 2 weeks of stuff to talk about today, so we've got a bit of a big episode. Sorry for the lack of an episode last week. I've been sick for a bit, and I don't think anyone wanted to hear my voice last week or my cough last week, so it's all right. But now we have a lot to talk about. A lot of news.
Yeah.
We've both watched a lot of stuff. There's been a lot of big releases. Before we get into all that, Brandon, how was your last week? What have you watched?
My last 2 weeks now.
Last 2 weeks, of course.
It was pretty good. I got a lot of watches in. Not too much. Football is back on now, so my Sundays are going to be pretty booked up, I fear. So the watches might start coming down soon. But I don't know, because we are entering like the prime movie watching time of the year here in the fall.
Hell
Something
yeah.
about when the weather gets colder, the leaves start falling.
And you're getting a horror movie syllabus this year.
Yeah, well, I've made a list. Me and Rebecca made a list of movies that we have to watch this fall. We got 45 movies on there so far. We've got two of them
Hell yeah.
down already.
Oh, hell
That we
yeah.
want to watch. It's not pure horror. Like there's some just like fall movies in there, but it's like
Oh,
either
that's awesome.
stuff only one of us has seen or neither of us have seen that we like had to get to. So we
Hell
knocked
yeah.
two of those off already. We got The Lighthouse and the I don't know if it's the original. I think it's maybe the only live action Scooby-Doo from 2002. What a
Hell
banger.
yeah. That is a
I
great movie.
realized watching that movie that my whole life I thought I had seen the second one because I was like, "Oh yeah, the second one is where they swap bodies." That's in the first one.
Oh, is it really? I thought that was the second one too.
Yeah, I thought swapping bodies and Scrappy Doo was in the sequel, but that's just in the first one.
What happens in the sequel?
I have no idea. I realized I've never seen the sequel. So,
What?
yeah, because I just thought that Scrappy Doo and the switching bodies part was in the sequel, but it's just in the first one. So I'm excited to, I guess, watch for the first time Scooby Doo 2.
That's awesome.
Yeah, what a revelation to make! Like 25 years after it came out.
I never knew that either. I feel
Yeah.
mind blown right now.
Also, in my head, when I watched as a kid, I remember them switching bodies being like such a huge part of the movie. Like I was like, that was like for a majority of the movie, they swapped bodies and they were like, everybody was everyone else, and it was like funny or whatever. That was like 5 minutes of the movie.
Really?
Like, yeah, like it was just over really fast. And I was like, oh, that's it? All right. I don't know why I remembered it as a kid being like such a huge integral part of the movie.
That's so weird because I have that same memory.
Yeah. Unless they're like Berenstain bearing us with this. And they've swapped the movies secretly on HBO Max or
Did
whatever.
they
I
go
watched
to
it on.
the island in the first one?
They went to Spooky Island in the
The
first one,
Scooby-
yeah.
Huh.
See, that's the weird thing though. I remembered Spooky Island was in the first one, but I just forgot that swapping bodies was also in the first one.
You know, there's 5 live action Scooby Doo movies.
What?
They're telling me this for the first time.
Yeah,
I guess it seems like some of them are like real low budget things.
that makes sense.
Interesting.
Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed. Can't
We're
wait to
getting
check this out.
a live action Scooby Doo series in the next couple years,
You know,
months.
that's funny because when I was watching the movie, I was like, how have they not made a new version of this? And like,
It is
I
pretty
was
wild.
thinking, I was like, I mean, James Gunn, now he can direct it, but I mean, he's too busy with DC. So I was like, as soon as that Ryan Johnson Netflix contract is up, get his ass over to Scooby Doo.
Oh, that would actually rock. I think there's a small chance they do like a Scooby Doo Batman crossover in live action at some point.
That
They've
would be
done a
sick.
ton of movies. It would be fun. And Shaggy is in Creature Commandos.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's there for like a second. You see him in the background of one scene.
So they've already done it.
That's true. They're in the DC universe. That would rock.
Dude, what if all right, how about this? So people that have already seen Peacemaker season 2, they only gave them the first 6 episodes, right? Or first 5 episodes. So now what if like episode 6 ends with Robert Pattinson being there? Everyone's like, oh my God, Robert Pattinson Batman, but he's like playing Shaggy.
Oh, it's Robert Pattinson as Shaggy.
Yeah.
That would be
Like, you
incredible.
just see Robert Pattinson and everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's Bruce Wayne," but it's just Shaggy.
He just says zoinks.
Yeah.
That's the big reveal. That would rock. That would be incredible. Is he wearing a green shirt? Like, is he dressed like Shaggy, or is
Yeah,
it?
he's just
I'm
wearing a green shirt,
confused.
but everyone's like, "Oh, it's Robert Pattinson,
Hmm.
it's gonna be Bruce Wayne," and then next week, we get to it, and he's, like, smoking weed and eating a
Oh, that
sandwich.
would be incredible. Zoe Kravitz comes out, but she's just Daphne.
She's just Daphne. Colin Farrell's there as
Paul
Freddy.
Dano, yeah, Paul Dano is
Paul Dano as
Scooby.
Scooby.
James Gunn, you got to get on this, man. This is
Yeah.
incredible. This is
Barry
incredible
Keoghan's there
stuff.
as Velma, because that's the only one left. But yeah, they should get on it, man. Scooby Doo. What a time. This is the last Scooby Doo project, that Velma show that was like nobody liked, but everyone
Yeah,
hate
I think
watched it, so
so.
it got a second season.
Yeah, I think that's the last one. But they are
Yeah.
Netflix starts filming theirs, I think, this fall. So it
Mm,
probably won't be too long.
hell yeah. But I mean, yeah, other than starting that fall list, and I mean, I've got a couple other watches, but nothing too crazy. I will say well, you already know this kind of because you slid up on my Instagram story the other day because I posted that I was not jealous at all of people going to the Oasis concert. And you said, "Are those the guys from Better Man?" Which I think referring to Oasis as the guys from Better Man is just the funniest thing ever.
That's because I heard the name Oasis before, because didn't they do like a big reunion or something?
Yeah,
It
that's
was
the
like a
tour that
thing,
they're on
right?
now.
And then
Yeah.
that was when Better Man came out, and it was like, oh, it's Oasis, and I was like, oh my god, they're in Better Man. That's the guys.
Yeah.
That's yeah. I truly got introduced to them in Better Man as if they were like Hawkeye popping up in Thor to set up their thing. That's incredible.
That's so funny. Yeah, they did a reunion after 16 years apart. These are two actual brothers that haven't didn't speak for like over a decade.
Holy shit.
Like, yeah, crazy to beef that much with your brother because you're both in like a band.
It's probably because they saw that monkey at the pool table that one time, and it threw
True.
them off. One of them thought it was a monkey, and one of them thought it was just a guy. They
Yeah.
never could recover.
Everyone's like, "No, man, he didn't have a tail. He's an ape. He's not a monkey." And then they were like, "All right, that's it. We're done." But so I did watch the Oasis documentary from 2016.
I thought you were gonna say you gave Better Man another go.
No, I don't know if I'm strong enough for that. I'll have to. I don't know. Maybe one day, but I'll have to be at a real low point, I think, for that. But the Oasis documentary was awesome. I don't know
Oh
how
hell yeah!
awesome it would be for somebody who isn't into Oasis, but
I
it's
didn't
cool.
realize like they're clearly a very big deal, because I've seen so many
Yeah.
people at their concert and people are really excited about it. So shockingly, I missed something, I guess, in music.
I
My
just
my
can't believe you never
forte.
heard Wonderwall. That song was like everywhere.
Wonderwall. I'll look it up. Maybe I have.
You
Maybe I know the
you
lyrics.
had to have heard it. But yeah. I think that the reason their tour is so big isn't because it's a reunion or whatever and people liked them from like the 90s or whatever. It's because they saw them in Better Man and they're like, "Oh my gosh, I've got to see those guys." Just imagine a Robbie Williams tour.
I think
That
that's
would
all.
be
I would
goofy
be there.
times.
I would be there day one, no doubt.
I would be there with a bag full of Rotten Tomatoes to throw at them.
Well, it was fresh. It was certified fresh. So
Oh, it shouldn't have been. Ugh. But yeah, other than that, watching a little bit of The Paper, which I enjoyed more than I thought I would.
just really quick, I do not know that song. I just listened to
Really?
the middle for a bit. I might know some of it, but in my 20
That's
seconds, I didn't know
shocking.
it.
I
Sorry,
thought for sure
continue.
because that song was like a big song, like on the radio. I feel like forever. Anyway, but yeah, watch some of The Paper. It was better than expected. I will say the third episode and the fourth episode weren't hitting for me as much as the first and second. So,
Which one were the third and the fourth? What was the plot?
oh man, I couldn't tell you.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. But
I
as
couldn't tell you.
you've been a certified the paper hater
I
as we
was,
are
yeah.
building up to the release. So to hear you say it's not as bad as you thought, I'll take it.
Like it was good enough where I was watching the first episode and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll watch the second episode." Because I was watching it right before. I must have been watching it Friday. Was it Friday? I don't know. It's not important. I was watching either Thursday or Friday, and there's a football game that was about to be on. It was Thursday night actually, and I was like, watching. I was like, I'll watch an episode, and then the game will be on. And then I started watching it, and I was like, I kind of want to watch the second episode more than I want to watch this game.
Whoa, that's huge.
That's pretty high praise. But then I was like halfway through, and I was like, all right, I'll finish this tomorrow. But I'm almost halfway through the season. I'm enjoying it right now. Domhnall Gleeson, love him. Pretty
He's
funny.
great. How do you feel about the Esmeralda character?
I think that she's funny, but I feel like I'm like, all right, let's do something else because I can't do. It's only 4 episodes so far that I've seen of her being like, oh, I'm gonna ruin this, haha. And it's like, all right, we get it.
Yeah, I think the character's a little too much. I think it's a little. I think
Yeah,
she's just a little over the top. I've heard it from like everyone I know that's watched it has said that same thing where it's like, God, I can't stand that character.
yeah.
But I
I
think she
liked her in the
does
first
mellow.
episode.
Yeah, she does like kind of mellow out a little bit, but like it's just a lot for like this kind of relaxed show.
Yeah, it is really like chill. Like everybody there seems to be just like hanging out.
Yeah, it really is. I'll talk about the paper a little bit later, so I don't want to
Okay.
get too.
Yeah, as a paper hater going into it, I was kind of into it. When it opened up and it was Bob Vance, and they're like Bob Vance, Vance Refrigeration. I was like, oh, this is just gonna be, hey, remember the thing from 20 years ago? And I was like, no, come on, man,
I was
we can do better than this.
they've been very refrained in the first season
Yeah.
at least. And I liked seeing Bob Vance Refrigeration though, I can't lie.
I
Hearing
was
that,
like, come on.
hearing him Bob Vance Refrigeration again after all these years. I think he was a good pick for like the guy to start it too. Like if it was
Yeah,
Dwight, it would be like, oh, that's like gonna be the only thing anyone thinks about for the rest of the show.
right. Because then you can have somebody who reminds them of the funnier, better show that they could be watching instead. Because they're
Yeah,
both on
exactly.
Peacock.
Hey, I will say if we're comparing just first seasons, the paper is like leagues above.
I don't know. I disagree. I like season 1 of The Office. I think the season 1 of The Office
What?
is funny, man.
What?
I think it's
It's not
overhated.
bad, but it's what?
I don't know. I've got that also. Everyone was like, "Oh, season 1 of Parks and Rec like sucks." Like Parks and
Yeah,
Rec is not good until like Rob Lowe and Adam Scott show up.
I
And
think it
like
gets.
I liked it a lot in the first season and the second season still,
Oh,
but
oh.
up until
Yeah, I don't love Parks and Rec season one either. Because then it's like, oh, well, Leslie's Michael Scott again. It's like it's before she's like a different character,
yeah, but she was
and
like,
it's
I'm
like,
she's just incompetent.
and then season one of The Office
Funny.
is like, oh, he's just Ricky Gervais. Like it's just like they don't know what to do yet.
Yeah, but I didn't watch the UK Office. I was like 8 when I watched it the first time.
That's
So
fair.
to me, that is The Office. I don't.
Fair enough.
And he's got like the horrible slick back hair.
That is fun. It's
He
only
looks
like
like a
5
gremlin.
episodes too. It's like 6
Yeah,
episodes.
yeah. And then they're like, all right, we're just gonna change it, and it took off. They should give Domhnall Gleeson greasy slick back hair in the
That
paper
would
season
rock.
2.
That would rock actually.
They should do the reverse and make him like just Michael Scott from season 1 of The Office.
That would be
I will
awesome.
say, I'm only 4 episodes in. I'm gonna say this before I finish it. I am not interested, and I don't know any of their names. Not interested in the ad guy going after the like meek lady who I don't know any of their
The
names.
ad guy going after the
The guy
meek
who's like, I
lady.
sell ads in the paper.
Oh, the tall guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you're
And
talking about.
he keeps trying to flirt with the one girl. I'm like,
Yeah,
come
I
on,
got you.
man. I get it. You guys want your own Pam and Jim, but
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
not working.
I was kind of starting it. I'm like, all right, this is who that's gonna be. But the only character that it was like immediate, it was like, oh, that's Stanley, just like the old guy who doesn't care and is just
Yeah.
like reading the thing. But it's not like, oh, there's like Dwight, there's like Kevin. Like, I was glad
Yeah.
that it wasn't just like copy paste. But yeah, they're doing a bit of a Jim and Pam bit.
Yeah. I can't wait till we get introduced to this version of Creed.
Oh hell yeah, it should just be Creed
It
again.
should. Yeah. I mean, what's that guy up to? I have no idea. Ugh, but yeah, I'm not feeling that part of it. But everything else I'm kind of into.
Fair. I have a theory about the paper that Greg Daniels just pitched a show about a newspaper, and they were like, "We'll greenlight it if you make it an Office sequel." So he just kind of threw Oscar in there. That's
Yeah.
my conspiracy theory.
Yeah, I liked the Stanley cameo, like, Easter egg that they did. Did you like the Sudoku I put in there, Stanley? Like,
Yeah,
why are you
that's
calling
great.
him? You're calling him, you don't gotta say his name. Like, he knows you're talking to him.
And I think everyone would know he was talking to Stanley. That man loves a Sudoku.
Mhm. But, yeah, we'll see how much of a success this is based off how many Office people are in season 2.
So many.
Yeah.
I'm shocked that there wasn't like I was totally ready for like I don't
Cameo
know.
fest.
I don't think you get like a Michael, Jim, or Dwight, but I was expecting a Kevin or a Phyllis to walk in at any moment or
Yeah.
something like that. But we'll see. Season 2, they'll definitely do
Yeah.
something.
We'll see. Yeah. How was your 2 weeks being sick? Was it just a lot of, Silk Song and,
Oh man, you a little bit of Silk Song. It's been I the crazy thing is I actually watched so much like last week and I was so excited to chat about it on the podcast because I was like, "Oh, I'm getting
Mm.
back into it. My watches are so back. We're so back." And then yeah, I got sick, but it's been a good week. I mean, no, it really hasn't. I've been sick for like 2 weeks. It hasn't been great, but you know, it's we're getting there, getting better. Had a big birthday yesterday, so that was pretty
Heck
fun.
yeah.
Good stuff. But I watched a lot. I really did. I will go back. I'll just run through some stuff. Watched K-pop Demon Hunters for a second time 2 weeks ago, and then watched The Roses, which I think we'll talk about a little later.
Yeah.
Same with Caught Stealing, which we'll talk about a little later. And then the Tom Cruise War of the Worlds movie. Really good movie. This movie is like controversial. Controversial. It's very divisive.
Really.
It's like I think it's real. I think it's awesome. I think it's like really, really
Now,
good.
is it better or worse than the Ice Cube War of the Worlds?
I think it's the whole time I was just like, damn, I wish I was seeing this through a computer screen with Ice Cube in the corner. I feel like I definitely watched this movie like as a kid because my dad really loved it, but like I haven't watched it in forever. So I feel like I have the unique experience of watching the Ice Cube movie and then the Steven Spielberg movie, and it worked out. I really really like it. I was actually shocked at how like mixed reviews are for it.
Hmm.
Um, Anyway, and then the next day I watched Zathura, the Jumanji in space movie. Have you seen that?
No, what the
You've never seen Zathura, a space
No.
adventure? What? This
I
movie was
gotta
like a.
Google this.
It's Josh Hutcherson, Kristen Stewart, Dax
Oh my god.
Shepard. Dude, the movie is awesome. This was like
Dude, you
a.
forgot to shout out Jonah Bobo
Oh, Jonah Bobo. Jonah Bobo. That's a sick
and
name,
Tim
actually.
Robbins. Tim
Oh,
Robbins, who plays Dad.
I thought you were about to say Tim Robinson, and I was gonna be like, oh my
No.
god, I missed him. This movie was like a huge pillar of my childhood. I don't know what it was, but
I never heard of this.
I always thought it was a Jumanji ripoff, but it's actually a spin-off. Like it's a real thing. And I think I read that they were gonna do like a big Avengers crossover between Jumanji and Zathura. But yeah, directed by Jon Favreau. You should watch it genuinely. It's actually really good. It's
I
a
might
really
have
fun
to.
watch.
That's
It might
crazy.
it might be like horrendous if you don't have any nostalgia for it, to be
Mm.
fair. But I really like this movie. Then the next day, or a couple days later, I guess, September 1st, this is, when you're like first starting to get really sick and it's kind of fun for a second. It's like,
No.
okay, well, sometimes when, like, it's before you're really sick and it's just like, oh, I'm just gonna like lay in bed all day and throw some stuff on, but you're not
Mm.
like really, that's how I get at least. So this was
Okay.
before I got like super sick and this was last Sunday, I guess, watched 4 movies that day. I was killing it. I was on a
Wow.
tear. And I watched Nona's, the Vince Vaughn Netflix movie that came out a couple months ago.
Mhm.
Lovely little watch. Nice little heartwarming movie. I found it delightful.
That's about like
Uh,
Italian grandmas that cook food, right?
yeah, he buys his grandma dies and he buys a restaurant and he's like, I'm gonna employ a bunch of Italian grandmothers to work in
Wow.
this restaurant and it's based on a true story. And I want to go there. And he faces adversity. Like he does this in Staten Island, and there's a lot of xenophobic people who are like, "You're not from here.
In
You're not."
Staten Island?
Yeah, they're all like, "You're not from the island. I'm not supporting your restaurant. You're not from." So he has to prove himself to them.
What?
It's
People in
awesome.
Staten Island being xenophobic to Italians? That's like
To
everybody in Staten Island.
to a guy from like the city. He's in like Brooklyn and he goes to Staten Island and they're all like, we don't like
What?
your kind here. They're spitting at his feet. No, they're not,
That's
but
crazy because that's every other borough's reaction to people from Staten Island.
yeah, that's exactly it. It's like you guys really have a leg to stand on here.
Yeah, I
I
don't
think,
know, man. You're like
but
barely a part of New York City.
exactly. But it's a good movie, fun time. And then I watched Lost in Starlight, another movie that came out this year that I was excited for and just kind of missed. It's a animated movie about like there's this girl and she falls in love, but she has to go to Mars because her mom was on Mars and like disappeared. The whole thing, but really
Mars
good.
Needs Mom
Oh my
reference.
god! If oh my god, kinda actually, but really good, really delightful, heartwarming, beautiful animation. It's like stunning the whole time.
Mm.
And then the exact opposite of that, I was like, I don't really want to like pay attention anymore. Like this is when I started getting like actually sick later on that
Yeah,
day.
it
I was
stopped being fun.
like I gotta like close. Yeah, exactly. It stopped being fun, so I threw on a Minecraft movie. So I had that on. I've been wanting to rewatch it because I'm fascinated by it. I really am. So I threw it on, and it was quite a joy. No, it wasn't. It was fun.
Mm.
It's a fun watch when you're a little sickly, and it's just ridiculous. It's such a crazy. It's like, damn, this exists. It's like a real thing. It's crazy. Danielle Brooks is like, she was nominated for an Oscar last year. She's great
Yeah.
in Peacemaker. She's like really good. They have her just say like my butt like 3 times in this movie. She's just walking around going my butt, and that's like her whole thing. And like, oh,
She got paid a
it's
bag to save my butt, though.
she definitely got paid a bag, no doubt.
I gotta say, a Minecraft movie is like one of the funniest movies. Not like to watch or like not a funny movie, but it's just funny to like last week I had a party and there was like one of my younger cousins was there. She's like 7 years old. Dude, hit a mean chicken jockey, got an outrageous laughter out of her. It's
Oh
so
hell
easy,
yeah,
man. You just gotta go. And she's big on the K-pop Demon Hunters as well.
hell yeah, man. That's
So
awesome.
shout out to baby Saja, apparently.
Oh, she's a big
She
baby
she kept
Saja
saying
guy.
that's her celebrity crush. And
Interesting.
I was like, wow. No, what's even more interesting is her other celebrity crush that she told me about. You're not gonna get this. If I gave you like a million guesses, you would not guess this.
Okay, what is
She
it? I'm not
said
even gonna bother.
Nightcrawler from X-Men Evolutions.
Oh, from Evolutions?
Yeah.
I can kind of see that more than.
But like you're seven
Oh,
years old, you're watching X-Men Evolutions? I don't even know when that came out. It's just quite the spectrum
yeah,
she's
that
got
does
there.
kind of rock that she's like
Yeah.
watching that.
But
That's pretty sick.
even funnier, there was a 4-year-old child at this event that was like the neighbor's kid or whatever. And so she was like telling everybody my cousin was telling everybody about, oh, K-pop Demon Hunters and stuff. And then this 4-year-old goes, you guys ever seen Boss Baby? And it was probably
Oh.
one of the hardest I've ever laughed. Because there's like another guy there and he was just like, no, I haven't seen, like he just like totally was genuine. It's like, no, I actually haven't. I'll have to check that one out. Like an adult recommended. And it's a
Oh my
4-year-old
god, that's
child
incredible.
going, you ever seen Boss Baby?
That's incredible. A 4-year-old just trying to fit in and recommending a
Yeah.
movie he likes. That's incredible. Oh my god.
Yeah. What a legend.
Oh, that's
Oh,
awesome. All right, I'm finishing up my watches.
yeah,
Finally.
sorry.
No, you're good. That night, for my fourth movie, I watched Night of the Living Dead, the original
Mm.
1960. I was like, what if I watched a real movie actually after? And really good. Really, it's like I don't even know what. There's nothing that can be said about this movie that hasn't been said a million times over the last
Mm.
70 years. But really good. The main character is such an idiot, and it's really not an idiot. That's rude. It's just like you're introduced to the main character at the start, and then she just sits on a couch the whole time and doesn't like say anything. And it's just a
Finally, a
really
relatable character in movies.
it's so true, so true. And then for my final watch of the week, a couple days ago, I watched K-pop Demon Hunters again for round three. Made my girlfriend watch it. It's
Mm.
so good, man. They genuinely like put drugs in that movie. Have you seen it?
No, I gotta watch it, man.
Dude, they put something in there. Every time I watch it, I'm like, God, I could throw that on again right after this.
Every time you rewatch it and love it more, I'm like so scared that when I watch it, I'm gonna like hate it.
I think there's a shot you might. I think for the first like 20 minutes you'll be like, what is this is the movie? But I think there's a point where you'll lock in and then you might
Mm.
like it. I don't think you'll give it like a 5 star like me. I don't think there's a world where that happens, but I could see it getting a three and a
Just
half.
every time I'm like hovering over it on Netflix to watch, I just like it starts playing like the intro clip, and I'm like, oh man, like this is such a kid movie. I really don't want to sit through this right now. I've got to
It
be in a
is.
headspace to watch a movie intentionally made for kids.
Yeah, that's fair. Unfortunately, I just love animated movies, and almost every animated movie is a kids movie. So I'm just locked in on kids cinema, I guess.
I gotta just
But
like get past that mental barrier
yeah,
and just be
it's
like, yeah,
yeah, it's pretty brutal to be a grown man watching K-pop Demon Hunters 3 times. It's definitely. And when I showed my girlfriend, she clearly wasn't into it at the start, and I became like hyper aware of the fact that this is my third time watching it, and I'm like, we gotta see this. You gotta check it out. After I like bonded with all of her little cousins over it, and now I'm like, you gotta see this. But she liked it. There's a moment I think you'll know it when you see it, where it's like,
okay,
oh, this is like actually there's something going on here. It's
okay,
good. It's the Spider Verse people. It's like it's you like Spider Verse. I'm not saying
yeah,
it's on like the same level, but like it's equal. It's an equally kids movie as Spider Verse. I
okay.
guess it's probably more of a kids movie than Spider Verse for
Spider
sure.
Verse is really dark, man.
That's so true. Spider Verse is for adults.
Yeah, the SpongeBob gif of them doing the like little hill on the roller coaster. Classic.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. I've been rambling for so long. TV shows. I watched The Paper. We'll talk about. We kind of already touched on it. Really
Yeah.
good. I really liked it. I think so. This was I've had been sick for like a week at this point when it came out, and I
Mm.
threw it on, and it just felt like I think my mental state might have made me love this even more. But it just
Mm.
felt like a warm hug, man. And I just watched 10 episodes of like an Office thing, and it felt incredible to be back. The Office is like one of those shows that just, it means a lot to me. So to watch The Paper, I was riding high. Then Pokemon Concierge came out, watched a couple episodes of that, still have to finish it. Caught up on Don to Don. Great show. I think you would like that, actually. You should watch it.
All right.
And then,
I'll add it to the list.
hell yeah. And then I finally got Silk Song like 2 days ago, been playing through that. Awesome. Really easy to get lost. I get lost literally the whole time I'm playing it, I'm just lost. And
Mm.
the big one, I played the Marvel Tokon beta over the
Oh
weekend, that
yeah.
Marvel fighting game that was revealed a couple weeks ago. Dude, this is it. This is like I haven't felt this way playing a game since the Marvel Rivals beta, where I'm just like, oh man, this
It's
is
like
it.
6 months ago.
It was like so
Nine,
yes,
9 months,
it
maybe.
was last May that the Marvel Rivals
Oh,
beta.
okay.
No,
Like a
2 May.
year
Well,
ago.
not yeah, a year from
Yeah.
May. But I was playing that, and I'm like, this is just like gonna take over my life. This is gonna like
And it did.
this is it, and it totally did. It completely took over my life, and it still is. I'm still not free. And this game, dude, I think you're gonna hate it if you get it. Like, I don't think you're gonna
Oh, I'm
like
not
it
getting it.
very much.
I already
Yeah,
know I won't like it.
yeah, that's fair. But like, it's so pretty. It's oh my god, it's really good. I won't ramble too much about it. But anyway, finally through my last 2 weeks. Sorry that took so long. I've had a lot of
No, no.
watches for
It's
once.
2 weeks. It's a lot to get through.
That's true. It's been a hot minute. Should we dive into the news?
Yeah, let's do some news here.
Hell yeah. What do you want to
Hmm.
discuss? I'm going to pass it over to you since I just talked for
Ooh.
an hour.
Well, I think we should start with probably what is the biggest news story of the year. Finally, our favorite guy is getting the recognition he deserves.
I knew it. I knew that's what you were
He's
going with.
underpaid, but he's getting the recognition finally. David Zaslav has a cameo in the Sphere Wizard of Oz that they're doing.
And
Oh, wow.
have you seen the picture of it?
I saw a screenshot of it. It looked really bad.
It's incredible. It's like I don't know. I think it's AI generated is in the article I read.
It
I don't know
probably
if
is
it's
like
like a
most of
deep
the
fake.
movie is now.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know if it's like a deep fake thing or if it's just like I don't know what exactly the science is there, but it looks horrific and it's David Zaslav and like one of his billionaire friends. They're just completely tacked. Their faces are just hung over the Munchkins' faces. It's incredible. Why did
Ooh,
he do this?
the Google AI is telling me that it is an AI generated cameo.
Oh my, it would know too. That's like its brother.
Yeah. It was like, yeah, I made that. Oh, also in there, I don't know if this is AI generated also or if he just sat on the throne, is James Dolan. I think
Is that his
unless this is
boy?
fake. James Dolan is a billionaire. He owns the Sphere, and also that could be the boy that he's with, but he also is the owner of the Knicks. So he's been a big figure in my life,
Oh wow.
unfortunately.
I'm guessing. I
Yeah.
think that is the guy probably.
I
Oh yeah,
think
James
so.
Dolan and David Zaslav.
Yeah. I'm trying to find the picture now. I can't see it.
Yeah, I can't find it
Google
either.
Images is not giving it to me.
Dolan accidentally spoiled the surprise reveal ahead of the release. Yeah, man.
Oh,
People must have been pissed.
dude, I would have been pissed, honestly, because
Ahead of the
that's so
premiere,
funny.
Sphere Studios CEO James Dolan announced that he and Zaslav make 2-second cameos as background characters in the movie. This Sphere AI or this Sphere like Wizard of Oz thing is so weird, man. I
It's
think
bizarre.
I think there probably could be something to like a movie in the Sphere. Like I think that's a cool idea. But
Yeah,
like
but not how
an
they did it.
AI, yeah, no, definitely not. But like wasn't there so I feel like when the Sphere was first announced, there was somebody. Was it James Cameron? Somebody was like working on a movie
There was
specifically
like
for
a
the Sphere.
Darren Aronofsky like nature thing that was in there
That's what it
for
was.
a
And
little
like
bit.
from the videos I've seen, that looks cool. Like that seems like a
Yeah.
cool use of the technology. But just making the Wizard of Oz look bad and putting it on the Sphere is crazy. What are we doing?
Well, they improved it, honestly.
Oh, it's like
Dude,
the Screen X thing.
yeah. Oh, Screen X is ridiculous.
I
But
don't
it's
get
like
it.
worse than Screen X.
Yeah,
It's the worst way
it's
to watch a movie.
yeah.
But oh, but that was pretty dumb. But I don't think that the doing an AI generated movie is the dumbest thing that a billionaire has done in the news this past week. Because Activision apparently had
Oh
Steven
my god.
Spielberg on his hands and knees begging to make a Call of Duty movie. He said, just give me creative control and I will make a Call of Duty slot movie for you. And they said no and sold it to Paramount
This
Plus.
this is the crazy. I don't think I've ever been so like dumbfounded and upset over a piece of news. Steven Spielberg's my guy, man. That I think he's the best director, like period. At least undeniably one of the best of like all time.
Yeah.
I think saying one of the best. I don't think anyone will disagree with that. This man is coming to you begging. He loves Call of Duty. All he wants to do is make a Call of Duty movie. Steven Spielberg he wants one Call of Duty movie. That's it. You could do your slop fest after. He's begging you to do it. This man did Saving Private Ryan, which like led to Call of Duty being made. And you're gonna turn him down to give it to the guys that made the Halo TV show? Are you kidding
Is that
me?
who it went to? I didn't
That's
know. I didn't
who
know
I
what.
think
Oh
I read,
man.
unless they just meant Paramount Plus or
Right.
Paramount or whatever. But I
Right.
think those are the people involved in the project.
No way.
Like,
How do
just
you see
do
one of your biggest competitors like fumble their show so badly? Because like Halo is a show that has like actual like interesting lore.
yeah.
Like Call of Duty story is always kind of like just
Well,
bullshit.
they're owned by the same people, right? They're not even competitors anymore.
Oh
Is it
yeah,
Microsoft?
they are both owned by Microsoft.
So that's even worse. This is
Yeah,
Microsoft just doubling down.
yeah, dude, that's baffling though. I can't imagine Steven Spielberg. Which, by the way, I didn't mention this in my past 2 week watches. September 1st, went and saw Jaws in IMAX. It was the first time I saw Jaws, which like
Oh,
was
really?
crazy. I don't know how I hadn't seen it for so long. But yeah, went and saw Jaws in IMAX.
Oh, that's awesome.
What a feature. I will say I could have done without the commentary from the people 3 rows back throughout the whole thing.
That's
But
brutal. That's brutal. I've been really excited to see it in
crazy.
theaters, and then I've been too sick to go. But I'm hoping it leaves Wednesday, so I'm hoping to get there by
Mm.
Wednesday.
You gotta like triple mask up and just make it to the
Yeah,
theater and
yeah,
cough your way
exactly.
through it.
Exactly. That's what I don't want to cough. I feel bad being the guy that's coughing throughout
Mm.
a movie. So I want to see the threesome really bad. I want to see Splitsville really bad.
Whoa,
Those are two.
pervert. Sorry.
But yeah, exactly. Those are the two. I wanted to see those so bad, and I haven't. But anyway, sorry. But yes, I mean,
Just bizarre from Activision.
it's like here's the thing: if you want to do your like slop cinematic universe or whatever, just do it after. Just like let them make one, and then spend the rest of your pathetic little run doing whatever the stupid thing.
But
Do your Ghost solo movie or whatever.
Emmett, what if he set up something in the Call of Duty movie and he killed off Frank Mason or Ghost, and then they wouldn't be able to use them in the universe? That would be not good. What if Soap McTavish died in Steven Spielberg's movie and they wouldn't be able to use him for
Just
the
do a
show?
different one. Just bring him back. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
Soap McTav.
Yeah. It is insane. Having Steven Spielberg be like, I will make this like movie for you, and saying no is insane.
Dude, and like he's genuinely apparently like a really big Call of Duty fan. Like
Yeah, that was
he's like
also a crazy
it's
revelation.
a crazy thing to learn.
Picturing
And
Steven Spielberg with a gamer headset on, playing like Nuketown, and like arguing with people online in multiplayer is probably like one of the funniest things I can imagine. Like, what's
so,
Steven Spielberg's gamer tag?
oh my god, that is fascinating. So the project ended up going to David Ellison, who had a better pitch with more creative control. And the guy he's produced he's produced some good stuff. The Top Gun Maverick, Mission Impossible Fallout. Oh, he's the chief
Okay.
executive officer or CEO of Skydance.
Okay.
But he's also produced the Tomorrow War, uh
He's just a CEO though, right?
Spellbound.
He's not like
Yeah,
a he's not
yeah.
a Steven Spielberg to direct your frickin' movie, man.
Ghosted, he was involved in Ghosted.
Oh, that's a good one.
Snake Eyes, The Atom Project. A movie
All
some people
bangers.
liked. A movie some people like. Let's keep in mind. Crazy, man. It actually really okay. I could talk about this all day. It really pissed me. Oh my god, man.
It's just insane. Just wild, man.
Stupid. Speaking of stupid decisions, Mortal Kombat 2 was supposed to come out in like a month. Like it was supposed to come out
Yeah.
middle of October. They pushed it back to May of next year because it was tracking too well. They're saying it was tracking too well to be an October release. This is a summer blockbuster. All of a sudden, what are you talking about? I don't. Like they keep saying they're not doing reshoots or anything. The movie's totally done. That can't be true. They gotta be lying, right? But like
No, Emmett,
test
you don't get it. They were gonna make too much money. So they
yeah,
put it
like
to May to compete with like Spider-Man.
Toy Story is going to be in June. Supergirl's probably going to get moved to May. They have Devil Wears Prada 2 in May. What's the big one in May too? There's a huge movie coming out in May that I can't think of. But like one that's guaranteed to make a ton. Oh,
Oh,
Mandalorian and Grogu is
when
coming
does
out
the
in May.
Odyssey come out? April?
I think Odyssey is it I feel like it's
April
June.
or March? Or
Oh, is it that
no,
early?
it's July. It's July, I think. I don't know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
talking
cuz
about.
yeah, Spider-Man and that are like a week
Yeah.
apart and they're but like, dude, October's the rest of the year is like barren for like blockbusters. There's
Yeah.
like two maybe there's that are like actually like general audiences are really gonna love. This movie would have
Yeah.
made it's October. I mean, Mortal Kombat's not like a horror thing, but I feel like it does have like that connection to horror movies. Like it's gory.
Right.
It's got the two are kind of linked. Pushing this back to compete with Mandalorian and Grogu and Mortal Kombat, I feel like has a pretty strong crossover audience
Yeah.
like dudes, dudes over 30. And then like, I couldn't believe this. It was like a month away. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's nut. To move it back because it was tracking too well is hilarious. Also, the Google AI overview says May 2026 is shaping up to be a significant month for entertainment. Also, GTA 6 comes out in May next
Oh
year.
my god, I didn't even think about that. That's the stupidest way to do it. People,
Yeah, so
what
you're going
day?
after the video game audience when the biggest video game ever is going to be out and people are going to be home.
That's
What are they
okay. At
thinking?
least it comes out like 2 weeks before GTA.
Mm. They're getting out in front
That's
of it.
coming up soon. GTA is gonna be here before we know it. That's kind of wild.
Yeah. Also, it says there's an untitled DC film scheduled for May 29th.
I'm pretty sure that they're gonna move Supergirl there.
That makes
I
sense.
think it was gonna be Sergeant Rock at one point, or one of their animated things.
Oh,
I
Sergeant
know,
Rock.
I know.
Which
Or
wait, we may have a Sergeant Rock update. Finally, it's been months since the
do we?
last Aluminum Scream Sergeant Rock update. Well, this is not a real update. This is a semi update. A lot of people are saying that Luca Guadagnino may need to learn how to speak DC Studios because After the Hunt is flopping bad. People are saying
You know
because
what?
it did
That's
not
true.
get good reviews out of Venice. So
That's true, actually. Yeah, not only did it not get good reviews, it's like rotten on Rotten Tomatoes, right? It's like
yeah,
40%, right?
yeah, it
It's
was
like
like it debuted at like 56%,
I'm
something.
hoping I really like everyone in it, and like I've been looking forward to it. So I'm hoping it's just like it's. I mean, the subject matter is controversial. Like no matter what, like it's gonna be.
Right.
I don't. I'm hoping that it's like handled well, and that's not why it's getting bad reviews. But it seems like it might not be
Well,
really
I lost a lot
appropriately.
of faith in that when during the like I don't know what it is like a post game press conference they have at Venice where Luca somebody asked him and he's like shouted out Woody Allen. He's like Woody Allen, a filmmaker we all love.
And he wasn't joking.
No, he was serious. Well, because I think it was like kind of stylized to have a similar feeling as a Woody Allen movie, I guess. But to be like, hey, we all love Woody Allen. Like, yeah,
That's awesome.
maybe you liked Woody Allen and like I think he was like foundational filmmaker for him growing up or whatever.
Which is fair to like.
You don't have
That's
to
one
shout him
thing.
out now.
Yeah, that's one thing. To say Woody Allen, a filmmaker we all love, that's like a bit we'd say on here when we're talking about him. That's crazy for him to do at the thing.
Yeah. So yeah, that was like I was like, ooh, I actually don't know if I'm gonna love what this is. Someone was like, you gotta give him a pass though. He's Italian, so that's like normal in his
That's so
culture.
true. The Andrew Cuomo defense.
Yeah. I'm not a pedophile. Or not a pedophile. I'm not a predator. I am Italian.
Guys, I'm Italian. Come on.
Rock solid defense. Ugh. But yeah, Sergeant Rock, we miss you. Um, we can do a little bit of a slop double header here,
Oh hell yeah! Real
kind of.
quick before the not that it's directly competing, but the Mario movie does come out in April, right before Mortal Kombat 2 now, which
Mm,
is a kids movie, so it's not going to be crazy, but just like I
brother,
just can't, I just don't get moving there.
parents are paying to bring their kids to see Mario. They're not going to pay 2 weeks later to see Mortal Kombat 2, especially because a lot of people saw the first one on HBO Max on the first day, so they're just going to wait for it to
To
be on
be
there.
actually, I do think it's going to do well. Or I don't know about May now, but it was tracking really positively
Yeah,
for
I think it
October
would have done well
because
this year.
yeah, because HBO Max, a lot of people like it broke records when it came out on Max. So like I do think this could be a rare example of like a streaming well, it technically wasn't a streaming movie, but it basically was. Where like a movie that's on streaming actually builds up an audience and then goes to theaters and does well, hopefully.
Well, you know which one's going to do that. Well, it's kind of cheating because it was in theaters. It was a day and date release. Also, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is going to be ridiculous this year.
It's
That
gonna
movie's going to
it's
make like a cajillion dollars.
in December, it's gonna
Yeah,
clear up. It's gonna
like
do. And
because the
if it's
last
like
one made ridiculous money and it was on Peacock for free.
and it wasn't very good. Like if this new one is
Yeah,
actually like a true like horror movie and it like
it won't be. It'll
if
be
what they're
worse.
saying is true, if it reviews like even a little better though,
Who's saying that?
Freddy Fazbear is saying it. No,
Like
but they
actual people are saying Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is going to be like incredible.
no, but the not incredible, but the big talking point is that like it's a real horror movie this time, and it's like actually gonna be scary, and
That is so funny for your horror movie sequel. It's actually a horror movie this time.
that's what's Jason Blum knows how to market a movie, man. I love when that guy
Yeah.
talks. I
Remember
love
when
that guy.
Megan was dancing on stage at CinemaCon and then he
It's
came out in a
awesome.
Megan dress?
It's awesome. And he said when Myth 3 get 2.0 flopped, he was like, I thought we had like a Superman on our hands that could do anything and be anywhere. She was in one movie that did pretty well. With
Yeah,
a
because it was in
Superman level.
January and there was nothing else to see in the theaters.
And have you seen Myth 3 again?
No.
It's fun. I actually think it's a fun movie. I still haven't seen the second one, which I guess shows where that's
Apparently
at,
it's
but
really good.
it's a fun
It's like Terminator 2.
I think it's a fun idea to just make it crazy, but and Mithrigan has a spin-off coming out in January. Did you know that?
Oh,
It's
why?
called Soul Mate 8, but it's Soul M8 and then it's ATE. So it's you know that Megan Fox movie that came out a couple years ago where it was like she's a
Yeah.
robot? Is that, but it's in the Mithrigan
Oh,
universe.
dude, this looks like fake.
Has there been a trailer?
Well, I don't know. There's a thing on YouTube, but it probably is just AI generated
Yeah, I
thumbnail. That's
don't
why it
think
looks so fake.
anything has actually like been
It's the
officially.
third installment of the Mithrigan franchise. Thank God. James Wan? That's a real guy?
Yeah, he's involved in all the Mithrigans, I think.
What?
Maybe not, but I think so.
It stars Lily Sullivan, David
It's
Rysdale,
it's literally that Megan
Claudia
Fox
Dumit,
movie. Oh, she's good.
Oliver Cooper. He was in Project X, apparently.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oof.
Awesome. Great stuff.
Dude.
January 9th, 2026. That's how you know we got a banger on our hands.
January. But that's the thing, though. That's where Mithrigan was successful. They're putting it back where it belongs.
Yeah,
in
that's
the
true.
slop months.
This probably will do pretty well, to be fair.
Yeah. But also, more than half the listed cast on Wikipedia don't even have blue links.
That's awesome.
I've never seen that before.
That's
awesome.
I'm guessing this is like a really low budget kind of trial.
Yeah, I'd say. Say so.
It seems like a good bet. Anyway, moving on.
Moving on. Speaking of slop, we've got a first look at a Star Wars Starfighter.
Hell yeah,
Ryan Gosling, Flynn Gray, Mia Goth, Matt Smith back in Star Wars again. And they announced Aaron Pierre and Amy Adams are joining the cast.
Hell yeah, we got the first look was Ryan Gosling and the kid Flynn Gray in like up against a wall with a speeder. Nice, lovely photo. What are we? Amy Adams being in this is kind of crazy.
Is it though?
It's not. Night Bitch was like one of the worst things I've ever seen.
She's on a crazy run of bad.
It's brutal, man. And she's had so many bangers. Arrival is like, she didn't win that Oscar, right? And then it's just been downhill ever since.
I don't think she was even nominated.
Oh, damn. She wasn't even nominated.
I think. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure.
How do you feel about Star Wars Starfighter generally? The concept.
Here's what I think. I only think about it like when we record this podcast.
Yeah.
Outside of this, it takes up zero space in my brain. Like, this is like a fake thing that still is not real to me. I will say though, now finding out that the kid's name is Flynn Gray, this guy's got to be a movie star with a name like that. That name is too cool. Name. That name's too cool to not. That's like Finn Wolfhard. Like, yeah, that kid's gonna be famous.
That's true. That name
like,
does
duh.
Right. Yeah, this movie. I do think it's like theoretically what Star Wars should be doing. Just like do a little thing that's not like a crazy, end game level event or whatever. But like, God, I'm just so burned on Star Wars. I really didn't like. I don't know how. I mean, I do know how I got to this point, but like, this really does nothing for me, man.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, like I was never a big Star Wars guy, really. So, like, I like the original trilogy, the prequel trilogies, not so much. I only saw the episode 7. Still haven't seen Last Jedi or the best one.
I actually, I could see you being a big Last Jedi guy.
I could see. I do like Rian Johnson. So
yeah, I feel like, and it's
possible.
like if you're disconnected from like Star Wars, I feel like it's like an easier pill to swallow. I don't mind the Last Jedi. I don't.
So you're saying those that know ball actually don't like the Last Jedi?
Yeah, I don't want to give any opinion. I'd rather. I don't want to get into Star Wars takes. I'd rather talk about Andrew Cuomo and politics instead.
Yeah,
I don't
want to
get too into it.
Well,
Star
Andrew
Wars
Cuomo
takes.
actually, they just announced he's going to be in Star Wars Starfighter.
Oh my God, he really?
Yeah, he's playing Stinky the Hutt also. He evolves from
Stinky the Hutt's Italian grandfather.
Yeah. So
that's
stupid.
Incredible.
Yeah, she wasn't nominated for Arrival, by the way.
Damn,
just going back to that. She was nominated for Vice, American Hustle,
maybe that's what
The Master, The Fighter, Doubt, and Junebug.
Brutal for her to go from being in like really good stuff like Arrival and Man of Steel and Zack Snyder's Justice League and Vice to being in Star Wars Starfighter. That's a tough drop. You haven't seen the Snyder. You haven't seen the.
I've seen Man of Steel.
Yeah, and it's awesome and it's great and it rips.
I don't know. It's not that big of a drop off for me from Man of Steel to a Sean Levy Star Wars movie. I'll say
That
that.
is crazy to say. That is a crazy thing to say.
It's not, man. Just wait. Watch Star Wars Starfighter will come out and it'll have better like review scores than Man of Steel. I'll put money on it. I won't. I'm not that confident, but what are you typing? Oh no. You can bookmark it, but don't.
God, Man of
Because I
Steel
want to
is really
forget.
at 57% on Rotten
Yeah,
Tomatoes.
man. People don't
That's
like that movie.
crazy.
A lot of people are right about it.
That's crazy. 57 more people like it than don't.
Barely.
7% is a big
Well, the
number.
audience is 75%, but you can't trust the audience score. A movie has to be like incredibly bad for the audience
To
to not like it.
to be fair, 75% is really bad for an audience score. Like that's
Right. But
not
I mean,
good.
that's still like 3/4. It's like,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
4 people on the street, 3 of them are going to be like, yeah, it's good. You
yeah.
should
That's
watch it.
true.
That means 3 out of 4 people will lie to you on the street.
Some people are just wrong, and that's okay.
Yeah. Damn, I guess my review of Man of Steel would count on Rotten Tomatoes as positive, but it shouldn't. I gave it 3
Yeah, it's
stars.
not a great system. Snyder Cut has 71% critics and then 92% audience.
I
Snyder Cut's
am
good, man. It really
I'm
is, like
tempted to watch
genuinely.
Snyder Cut just so I can be like, that sucks. Even if I like it, I'll just lie to you.
So, oh my, yeah. So I can't hold it over you and be like, "Oh, you can't say
Yeah.
it's bad. You haven't seen it actually."
Yeah. I
It's
just gotta
really good. I
we'll
think
see.
it's really good. I
Maybe
really
I'll get
do.
to it one day.
I feel like you got the hater in your brain. You're
I
not
don't.
gonna
I don't
like
want to
it.
hate Zack Snyder. I like Watchmen.
Okay, he just seems like a nice guy. Like outside of the movie stuff.
Yeah. But I'm not hanging out with him. I'm watching his movie, unfortunately.
Well, yeah.
So speaking of hanging out, can't wait to hang out with Smarty Pants and Toy Story 5. Voiced by everyone's favorite Ginger, Conan O'Brien. That
That's
actually did get. I was not excited at all for Toy Story 5. Finding out Conan O'Brien's going to be in it did get me pretty excited. I can't lie.
it
I'm
moved
pretty
you a
amped.
little bit.
Yeah.
The main crux of Toy Story 5 is toys versus technology in a
Ooh,
fight
that hasn't
for.
been done before.
I know it's a truly original idea. And yeah, Smarty Pants, I guess, is a good guy, but the main villain is a lily pad, which is like a what did they call those?
Oh,
Oh, I
like
used
the
to love it as a
Leapster
kid.
things?
Yeah, is it leapfrog? Is that what it was called?
I thought it was a Leapster.
Leapster?
It might be Leapfrog. Let's see.
Leap. It's
Oh,
something like.
Leapfrog is the company name.
Oh, okay. I guess that's what I'm thinking of.
Like,
Because I remember calling it a leapfrog as a kid. I think.
mm,
So that's going to be the main villain, and some footage was shown. Another villain is going to be an army of Buzz Lightyears, another thing that hasn't been done before. But
mm,
the fun bit, this actually does seem like a fun bit. In the D23 footage they showed, it's like Lost. They're mimicking the show Lost, and this army of Buzz Lightyear toys like fell out of a plane and have been on like an island trying to
mm.
survive for like 30 years or something, and then they somehow get to Andy, or I guess Andy's not around, but it seems like something. Seems interesting.
Interesting to do a Lost parody in 2025 for a child audience.
That's so true. I think do kids care about Toy Story? Like, is this kind of?
No.
I feel like this is kind of not for adults, but like it's for adults to take their kids that don't really care.
Yeah, it's for adults to force their kids to watch. So they can be like, I remember when I was 4.
Hell yeah, kind of just the best thing to do is remember when you were 4. Throw something on and
I
say
don't think so. I think it's like kind of the worst thing you could do.
it's kind of the best. It kind of rocks.
I don't know, man, because then you're just like, oh man, things were better when I was 4. But it's like you were 4, you don't know what was going on.
You don't have to think things are bad. I'm a nostalgia. I love nostalgia, man. What's that
Mm,
saying? Something something
something, something. I think
something
that is
something.
the saying.
It's something like that.
Something, something nostalgia. Nostalgia is the greatest drug or whatever.
Something like that. Something something.
Something, something. Oh yeah, a Toy Story 5. Crazy this exists. Crazy 4 existed. They're just pushing through, I guess. Speaking of pushing through, Marvel Zombies is still a thing somehow.
Yeah, and I am vindicated finally trailer dropped, all of a sudden everyone's like, "Oh, this looks good. Actually, this could be good." And I've been
I'll say not everyone.
it's the reception to the trailer was, at least in my world of what I saw, was pretty overwhelmingly positive.
Uh,
Not
In
saying,
in this podcast, I think it's a 50% vote on. It could
yeah,
go either way. We'll
but
see.
you just don't like the animation style.
Yeah, the animation style is really ugly, but
I
for an
like the
animated
what if.
show, I feel like that's important
I
for
do
me.
like the what if look personally. I don't.
Really,
I think it looks. I think it's fine. I think it. I mean, I think
fair enough.
it's better than the Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man look. I think
Well,
it's
yeah, but
worse
that's like, oh, I
than
think
the.
eating a expired
I know.
egg is better than eating moldy
I think
cheese.
it's worse than like the X-Men '97 look, but I think I think it looks good. I think it looks fine.
I
But
think
we'll
what
see.
happened I think maybe you Stockholm syndromed yourself into liking it. You watched so much What If that you're like, "This is actually not bad. I'm
I
actually
liked
into
it
it."
from the first What If trailer. I was a defender in like
Alright,
2021. I was riding hard.
there you go.
But
And they
yeah, this
rewarded you with Birdie.
well, I didn't watch season 3.
Oh, no, you didn't even get the reward. All the hard work for
That's
no
true.
reward.
It's true. But yeah, can you agree that the Spider-Man bit's cool?
What was the
That looks
Spider-Man
cool.
bit?
He's ripping the heads off of like 30 zombies at once.
That is pretty cool. Here's the thing. I think I texted you this. A lot of the, like, concepts of stuff is cool. Like, Blade fighting Ghost as a zombie, that's pretty cool. I just don't it's just not pleasant for me to look at it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm looking forward to this one quite a
Yeah.
bit.
Well,
I mean, have I made that clear at all?
I don't think so, but you were vindicated in saying that it's gonna be good, unvindicated in saying it's getting a weekly release, right?
Yeah, that's crazy. And to be let the record show that a couple weeks ago they did say it was a weekly release. I didn't make it up. I didn't lie. I'm not a dirty rotten liar. But they changed it for some reason. I'm gonna fact check myself really quick. But
Okay.
I I don't get what. Well, so originally this was going to be a movie, and if you're dropping 4 episodes at once, just make it a movie. Well,
Yeah.
actually, I think the reason it's not a movie is because they don't have the rights to use Spider-Man in a movie, but they have the rights to use him in a show. So I'm
Oh.
guessing it was like literally a movie, and then they just cut it up, like they have a bit of a record of doing. But I mean, as long as we get Spider-Man,
Mm. You know, I just remembered I didn't finish Ironheart. Totally forgot about that show. Never it hasn't, like, been in my mind at all, and I was like, "This isn't that bad" when I'm watching it, but I just, like, totally forgot about it.
I only watched the first 2 episodes.
Damn.
I
I didn't even
know.
get to see Mephisto.
And I
Spoiler.
know, and yeah, it's not even like it's a bad show or anything. It's just it
It's like a
didn't move me
nothing of
at
a show.
all. Yeah, exactly. From what I've seen, like there's some cool ideas in it. Like I think there's some fun stuff. I like Anthony Ramos. I like Dominique Thorpe. Just nothing. Just nothing. I actually can't. No one. I'm trying to find reporting that it's all at once, and I can't.
Maybe it is weekly again. They tricked you.
Weekly would be huge, man. Yeah, 3 weeks ago. Okay, 3 weeks ago they said Collider said confirmed 4 episodes weekly, and they updated it last week and said edit 4 together now.
Well, they said 4 episodes weekly for 1 week, maybe. You get 4 episodes every week for 1 week.
That's pretty funny. The AI overview says there's conflicting information. It gave me the pros and cons to weekly and binge. Thanks. Pro, you can experience the entire story at your own pace and enjoy the full narrative without waiting. Con, you might miss out on the water cooler talk and speculation that often occurs. Thanks, man.
What does an
Con,
AI know
the
about water
con,
cooler talk?
the con to weekly release requires patience for the next episode to come out.
The thing is, that is a lot of people's issue. They're like, "Oh, I don't like waiting for it." Too
Yeah,
bad,
people
man.
hate a weekly release. I don't get it, man.
I
I
love
mean,
it.
I am, especially now, if this was a weekly release, that gives me 4 weeks of videos in a time where nothing is coming out. That would be so helpful.
You got
Oh,
Peacemaker weekly.
Peacemaker Weekly is huge. That does
Mm.
help
We'll get
quite a
into
bit.
Peacemaker later, probably.
Yeah.
But well, let's get into some of the other things coming soon for you to make some videos on.
Hell
28
yeah.
years later, the Bone Temple.
Dude, looks awesome, man. This
Yeah,
movie, January release, which I do think is interesting, but I think it's because it's 28 weeks after the first one came
yeah,
out,
which
which
is
is
awesome.
a fun bit, but kind of bold to like
But
put
I
a
think it
movie.
could make money though, because January there's nothing really that it's going to be competing with. It's going to be the biggest movie there.
Soulmate.
Right. There's nothing it's really competing with in January.
No, I agree. I do think it can it can do and it's the end of January too, which is good. And it kind
Mm,
of leads into like post holiday releases because the holiday releases just own the theater until like February. It's crazy.
yeah.
But no, I agree. I think this can do well. I think the first one, it overall, like people liked it. It was kind of controversial at first because it wasn't what people were expecting. But like it's a big movie. Like people talk about it a lot now. People have
Mhm.
seen it on streaming. And I hope this one does well because I need the third one to get made, man. I really do. And I think Killian Murphy's got a small role in this one, so I think that'll boost it
Yeah.
a bit. People love Killian Murphy. People want to see him back. I hope this does well. I really do.
Yeah. I think they said his role is like similar though to like the Jimmys in the first one.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much. I think they've already spoiled that he's like in it
Yeah.
at the end, and he
Yeah.
just kind of pops up.
Like
But
that's fine.
I'm worried about my boy Ray Fiennes in this. It seems like he's going through some shit. I hope
He's dying.
the Jimmys, they better not destroy that temple, man.
They're
From
going
that,
to.
from like everything people have said, from like not even just test screenings, but like the marketing for the movie, it's like the Jimmys are the most evil people you've ever seen in your life. Like, man,
Oh,
brutal.
speaking of the most evil things in your life, how do you feel about them covering up the dong of the
I
alpha?
I think it's just for the pictures. I think it's just they
Mm.
CG'd some shorts because they have to put it on YouTube and put the
Mm.
trailer up. Because you
It's a
don't see
good.
the dong in the original trailer too.
There you go.
I
All
don't
right.
think. But I mean, I don't know. It could
So
be.
you're team free the dong.
I'm team free the dong. It could be like a thing, like they're evolving and now they wear clothes too. I guess that could be
Mm.
an element of
That would
it.
be sick. He starts talking. It's like
It could have.
Encino Man.
I am fascinated to see where this goes. There's so many different directions this like trilogy could go, and I'm excited. I hope it ends with the
Also,
zombies getting into the rest of the world.
again.
Personally, yeah, for real this time. They deserve it, man. They're just letting these people live in zombie
Yeah.
territory. Brutal.
Well, there's no Aaron Taylor Johnson in the trailer, right?
Oh yeah, I don't think we see him. I
So
He's got
who
to be
knows what's up
in it.
with
I
that?
actually think there was a thing where he said he wasn't in it, in like a
Oh,
marketing thing. But I think everyone assumed he was like doing the like Avengers bit of being like, oh, I don't
yeah.
know. But maybe he's got to be there. He's got to be there.
Yeah. He was running to him at the end of the first one.
He was, yeah, exactly. He said, oh.
It opens with him dying. He just drowns. It's just a floating body on the causeway.
You never see his face.
Yeah. What a way to go out.
We also got the trailer for Wake Up Dead Man. Speaking of a dead guy lying in the water,
Yeah.
we got this earlier, right before we started recording.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
Thoughts? You watch it?
I did watch it. I watched it just before we started recording. Apparently this has like 100% of Rotten Tomatoes out of TIFF.
Yeah, reviewing really
Uh
well. Josh O'Connor seems to be the standout. Everyone's
yeah.
praising him specifically.
Yeah, shocking. But also everybody I don't know when this switch up happened where everybody was like Glass Onion actually sucked.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know
just
when the
wrong. It was
Glass
good.
Onion's good.
Well, actually, I think I know why it happened though. It happened because everybody saw Knives Out in theaters and it was a really fun experience. Everyone was like, "Oh, like gasping at the reveals and everything." Also, the mystery was just better in the first one than it was in Glass Onion. But
I think Knives Out is just better. Like I think it's a
yeah,
much better movie, but Glass Onion can
absolutely.
still be good.
But people act like Glass Onion is like dog shit, and it's like, no, man. It's just because you watched it at home on Netflix while you were scrolling Instagram and
Yeah,
TikTok during the
exactly.
movie, and then you're like, wait, what happened? I don't get it. Because it's
100%.
like I saw it in theaters because it got like a small
Same.
theatrical release, and they're doing that again with Wake Up Dead Man. So everybody
And
needs to take their
Frankenstein.
ass to the theater.
Hell yeah. No, I agree. I totally agree. I think Glass Onion's like good. I do feel like it's like I don't know. I don't think it's as smart as Knives Out. Like I don't think
Yeah.
it's written as well. I think the characters are kind of not like as strong. And I feel like it's not as like timeless as Knives Out, I guess. Maybe that's just that bit with COVID, which you can't really blame. Like that happens, but it
Yeah.
just feels very much like of its time for me for some reason. I don't know why that is, but
Well,
the new one looks great.
oh no, I was gonna say it's the first one, but no, it was in Glass Onion where it opens up with them playing Among Us on Zoom.
Oh my god, yeah,
Yeah,
he's in the
it
back
is
playing Among Us.
totally of its time. Yeah.
Yeah, which isn't necessarily a bad
Yeah.
thing.
I mean, when you're
It's
writing a movie in the midst and, like, height of COVID, it's pretty hard for that to not seep into what you're writing, I guess, but
100%. And I do enjoy with this new one, Wake Up Dead Man, how much watching the trailer, it's like, God, this cast was so clearly picked that, like, you could tell exactly when we casted these people. It's like Haley Spaney, Josh O'Connor, Andrew Scott. They were like controlling 2023, 2024,
yeah.
scooped them up. I like that Jeremy Renner's here. I'm glad to see him in things.
I wish there was an app to talk about it, though.
I knew you were gonna say that. I could see the twinkle in your eyes
Yeah,
when you thought of that. And
as soon
Josh
as I heard
Brolin's
Jeremy
here.
Renner.
Thomas Hayden Church is here. It seems like Josh Brolin's the one that dies, which is
Yeah, I was gonna
tragic.
say discussing film just, like, spoiled that. I mean, it's in the trailer, but
It's pretty clear in the trailer to be fair. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this, and I'm glad it's getting a theatrical release.
yeah. I can't
Uh,
wait, man.
I'm actually
Oh,
really excited for this.
I
This might be up
love
there.
Benoit Blanc mysteries, man.
Me too. I would watch 100 of these. I really truly would. I hope we
Yes.
just keep getting them. He's got a new look in this one. He's got the like
Yeah.
long hair, slicked back. Looks
Apparently,
fun.
people said this is the best Benoit Blanc has ever been,
Whoa,
which just
interesting.
means he's better in this than Knives Out.
That's crazy. Yeah,
But he
I
was throwing some devious fits in Glass Onion.
he really was. He really was. He's got some great lines in Glass Onion.
Yeah,
Knives Out is like one of my favorite movies ever, I think. Like I don't know if
it's so
anything could
good.
ever live up to it, but I'm glad that they're just gonna keep giving us new ones because I really love this franchise.
I gotta say, I do agree with Ryan Johnson though. Calling them a Knives Out mystery every time, don't love it. Should be just a
I
Benoit Blanc mystery,
Yeah, that's
or just
yeah,
call it like Glass Onion. Like we know that
100%.
it's the same thing.
Yeah. No, I agree. I get it. Like I get why they feel that. Although it's Netflix, it's not even going to a theater. It's like it's gonna do
Yeah,
well. Yeah,
yeah. But
it's
if you
not
say a
as
Knives Out mystery, then people are like, "Oh, this is like the third one. I don't know which one to watch first or whatever." People will
yeah.
get confused the other way.
At least it's not from the world of Knives Out. Wake up, dead man.
Ballerina.
Yeah, that's the worst. Last little trailer, we got the Smiling Friends season 3 trailer. Just have to say, I'm very excited for this. I love this show.
I'll say this: I didn't watch this on purpose because I don't want any of the jokes like in the trailer to be kind of ruined
Yeah,
for
very
me.
fair. The trailer's literally it's like 2 seconds of like a bit, and then it goes to the next thing. So it's like it's just chaotic. It's incredible. I've watched those first two seasons so many times, man. I
So good.
It's so good, and I'm just very glad that this is like a yearly thing.
Yeah. October 5th, right?
Yeah, October 5th.
Heck
Perfect
yeah.
time.
Can't
Perfect
wait.
time to throw on some Smiling Friends.
And is that getting a weekly release or I think it is, right?
It is a weekly, yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Take notes, Marvel Zombies. That's how you release an animated show.
Hell yeah, tell them. That's so true.
Yep.
God, I wonder if they're gonna do Wonder Man as a binge release at this point. Like, when was the last
Mm,
time they did a weekly TV show? I mean, Ironheart was like 2 weeks.
yeah, so
Agatha was Agatha the last time they did a
Agatha
full
probably,
weekly?
yeah. Yeah.
Is there no? Oh, Daredevil. Duh. Daredevil was like earlier this
Oh,
year.
I just forgot that that show existed actually. Ugh. Well,
Unbelievable.
speaking of mm, forgetting something existed,
Interesting.
Man of Tomorrow.
Okay, interesting.
I don't have anything for you. I gave up on that transition there.
This is the big one.
Yeah, they it's coming.
It's coming.
2027, Man
To
of Tomorrow. The
July.
first Superman solo movie sequel since the 1980s.
But if you ask James Gunn, it's not a sequel for some reason.
Yeah,
I'm
he's a weirdo,
fascinated
man.
by this. I'm so yeah, so this is a big news of the week, big news of the year. Incredible. July 2027. 2 years after release. But yeah, James Gunn keeps being like, it's not like Superman 2. He's just got a big role, which it seems like it's like a like Superman team up thing, which is awesome. That's incredible. So I'm guessing Man of Tomorrow is talking about Lex and Super. Like it's a
Mhm.
Lex movie and a Superman movie. Just call it Super. Like it's Lex is in Superman 1. You can put him as the main guy in Superman 2 and it'll be fine. Like I can't imagine he has like double the screen time of Spider-Man. He probably
Oh, he
does have
probably
double.
does.
Yeah, that's probably true. But it's not like he's I mean maybe he does have that much more time than Superman, but like you could just call this it's like I mean I was gonna say it's like Captain America Civil War, but that probably should have been Avengers Civil War. So
Should
maybe
have.
that's not the best example. But yeah, I'm over the moon about this. What a great way to reveal it too.
Yeah, all the different artwork of it. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so excited. The DCU is cooking, man. Superman, Peacemaker, the Batman, all great
Oh
projects, and
hell
I
yeah.
can't wait to see. There's been a
Clayface is
lot of back
filming.
and forth on the merger
Yeah.
discourse the past couple weeks.
I think merger's over. I think it's not happening. I don't
I
think
think that as
anything
well.
I think like a lot of people see like one thing in the Clayface set and they're like, "Oh, it's over." I'm not at like I don't think it's like that serious. I think if they wanted to, they would just like make it work. And I also don't like I get that it's all like a connected universe. I don't mind a director coming on and being like, "Oh, I wish this building looked different," and making it look different. Like I think that's cool. I really don't mind like a director just wanting to like make it look a little more fun or whatever. So I don't think
Yeah,
any of that disproves it. But I think at this point it's probably not happening.
sadly.
But I don't know if it's like the worst thing in the world. The like it's I wish they were together, but like
You know why you're saying this? Because people stopped posting the edits of them together. And so it's not as fresh in your mind.
no, that's not. I still
They
do
need
see
to get
plenty.
back to posting.
That's true. Keep the momentum going. No, but like I just think if at this point it's not happening, it's because Robert Pattinson and Matt Reeves just don't want it to.
Yeah.
And like I get that. Like I just it's fair enough, but I don't like any of the fan casts going around for Batman. They got to get if they're going against Robert Pattinson, they got to get somebody good, man. They got to
Yeah.
really
Also, somebody made a really good point. They're like, why is everybody talking about Brennan Sklenar or Nate Mann? Like, movie stars play Batman. Like, it's not like a small role. Like, you're not casting Star Lord, you know?
yeah, that's
Like,
true.
it's
Oh,
like Val Kilmer played him, George Clooney, Michael
yeah,
Keaton
Ben
before
Affleck.
that. Right. Ben
Yeah.
Affleck. Ben Affleck at like the peak of his powers.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I
Like,
I could see a world where like it is a relatively unknown actor. Like I especially with like David Corn Sweat, although Superman's always kind of been played by more of an unknown actor. But like I don't think it has to be like someone crazy big. I think it would be good, but like it just has to be someone good, man. Henry Cavill. Let's just get it over with.
no, you just said it had to be someone
Yes.
good and then said Henry Cavill. Come
Henry
on,
Cavill
man.
is the perfect pick for DCU Batman.
No. They've got to be around the same age as Superman, I thought. Isn't that what they said?
He's like 6 years older.
Yeah, doubt it, man. That guy's unk.
He's 10 years older.
Yeah, dude, that's like a decade.
It's it's fine. It's
No,
just
you
let
know
it.
who they should get? This is somebody who said he wants to play Batman. He's already been in a Batman movie before. Glenn Powell.
Glenn Powell, I don't dislike that choice. I don't know
But
if I
he's
see him
too
as
short, I think.
Batman. I just don't know if I see him as Batman.
Well, hang on. Let's pull up a really bad Photoshop from Google Images here. It might change your mind.
I think him as Booster Gold is too perfect.
Yeah, it is true. He's like made to be Booster Gold, but they're not going to do it.
Yeah,
Maybe he's going to be too busy with Chad Powers though to be anyone in the DCU.
that's so true. That is true. I just like the thing that sucks about not doing the merger is that we have to wait like 10 years to get Batman in the DCU. Like
Mm,
they don't or not, I'm exaggerating, but like it does suck to have to do two like side by side and then not do two side by side and wait.
yeah,
Clayface looks good though. All the set
yeah.
stuff that comes out looks fun. I'm very excited.
Oh,
It is filming in the same place as the Batman film, using some of
mm-hmm,
the same buildings. So like it's not
mm-hmm.
people were posting the map that was in like the background and they were like, "Oh, it's over." It looks pretty similar. It's like fine.
See, when I first saw that, I was like, yeah, it's over. But then someone was like, the city was flooded, so they had to rebuild it. I don't think that's how rebuilding a city after a flood works. But if that's how they say it works, that's just how it works. So,
Yeah, it could. And one of the pictures they were using for the Battinson DC was just Midtown Gotham. And if you zoom out, there's like a longer picture of it in one of the books or something, and it looks pretty similar. It's like
mm,
it could totally just, and also like just
I
make it
think we're back.
like if they really wanted to, they would do it easily. Like it would just be up, we're
Yeah,
doing this, and they still could post Clayface. Like if they're actively discussing it, like
yeah. Well, also Matt Reeves is a producer on
yeah,
the Clayface movie, and he said before that Clayface is one of the villains he wants to do in the Robert Pattinson Batman
true,
epic crime saga.
true, terrible name, but true.
A much better name than DCU.
And what? And then, and like 2 years ago, Deadline did report that Clayface was going to be in the Batman Part Two. It seemed
Mm-hmm.
like they, and you know, sometimes they're wrong about stuff,
I'm
but
telling you, no.
that was like a thing. And there was
Oh,
even, I think at one point, Matt Reeves, there was like he was doing a Clayface show and like a Professor Pig show or something.
yeah, I think that was a rumor or something. And yeah. Oh, yeah. Also spotted on the set of it was the Gotham Reclamation Project.
Oh yeah, was it Reclamation or Regeneration?
Regeneration. You're right.
That could,
Regeneration.
yeah, that could link to it.
Sounds close
The
to.
biggest piece of evidence I thought was in one of the newspapers. They talk about the drug. What do they call the drug in the Batman? Is it
Oh,
like
the
the drops or the
drops?
bliss or something?
Yeah.
It's something like that. But it's only been mentioned in comics like 3 times, and they put it in the newspaper for Clayface, which is that's interesting. I do think Clayface will see Batman. I would be shocked if we don't. Clayface is walking a tight line of being like a Sony Spider-Man villain movie.
No,
Like
no, no, no.
it kind of is. It's kind of walking a thin line.
No, because I think that it has an interesting story to tell on its own about the character. It's not like Morbius, where it's
I
like, what's the
agree.
interesting story to tell about Morbius?
I think it's more like the first Venom than any of the other stuff. Like I think the first
Right.
Venom is like
Yeah.
it's a genuine try at a movie and not like. And Mike Flanagan wrote a script he really likes. Like I'm glad. But like there's a world where this just feels like one of those for sure. I think.
There's a world, but
But
it
I
won't
have
when
faith.
Robert Pattinson shows up at the end.
That's true. They gotta put Batman in here. I'd be shocked, even if it's a Creature Commandos esque silhouette. Like he'll
Yeah.
be here. That would be incredible though if it's Robert Pattinson showing up at the end and like nothing
Dude.
is leaked. There's no reveal.
But
And at the
also, when Man of Tomorrow got revealed, I had to like pause my brain there so I didn't say Man of Steel. When Man of Tomorrow was revealed, finally a good Superman movie called Man of Blank. Anyway, when Man of Tomorrow was revealed, and it's like, oh, it's coming out in 2027, the same year as the Batman. And
before
there's
the Batman, it's
yeah, and there's a
crazy.
rumor that they want to have Wonder Woman also in 2027 to get the whole Trinity. That would be insane. But why would you rush the Wonder Woman movie and be like, we got to get the Trinity if it's 2 in the DCU and 1 in the Elseworld? That doesn't work for me. I just feel like if you're gonna
I
rush
get.
Wonder Woman and push that up so you get your whole Trinity there, you'd want them all related.
I get what you're saying. I don't. I think they just want it for like marketing to be like Superman, Batman, and Wonder
Well,
Woman in
for
the same
sure.
year. But
And it's a lot
do
easier to
I do
market
get
it if
that.
they're all in the same
Yeah.
universe.
Even if at the end of Clayface it's not like Robert Pattinson showing up, they could just like do the bat signal and it's the same one, or like
Yeah.
have Jeffrey Wright show up, have play something in the way, or play like the Batman theme. Like there's a way that it could be
Or
really
track
cool.
7 on the Superman soundtrack.
Play the Netanyahu song from Superman. It's
Oh,
crazy how similar that is.
yeah, it was pretty similar. I'm so happy I didn't listen to it before because I would have like totally deluded myself into being like, yeah, he's
I
in it.
I kind of did trick myself a little bit. I was like, oh, we're kind of getting there. And then when it came out, I was like, oh my God, Batman's in Netanyahu's office and he's going to pop out and yell at him. Like, this is where we're going.
Could you imagine? Dude, I'm still like in my brain, I know it's not happening, but I'm still like, there's a small chance Robert Pattinson is going to be in Peacemaker season 2. That's why they didn't show anyone the last 3 episodes.
I keep seeing people be like, Batman's in this. I think that is like the one thing that's not going to happen. I would be so
Yeah.
Robert Pattinson or like new guy, whatever it is. That's the one that I'm like, I will give everyone $1,000 who like likes this tweet, like something like that. Like I
I'm
do
liking the
not see
tweet.
it. I just can't see it happening. I would be awesome.
But here's the thing, man. He's already said Batman has a coterie of villains because he's I don't remember exactly what he called him, but he called him a loser or whatever. Like I said, he's a something of the night. I don't know. I don't remember. But what if he just showed? He's like, "Yeah, come on, man."
It would be sick. It would be really cool. I could see it being like a even silhouette thing again.
Yeah,
That's not as
yeah.
fun.
They should just be like the season 1 finale where the Justice League shows up, and it's
Have
like
it
the new Justice League.
that would rock actually. That would rock.
I'm saying, man. I'm saying.
That would be cool. Yeah, I'm fascinated by these last 3 episodes of Peacemaker. I hope it's like at this point, I think James Gunn knows not to like hype something up like that if it's not worth it, because that could like kill the momentum of a TV show. We found out so many times where it's like, oh, the last episode, this big reveal's happening. So I have faith in him, but like this is getting hyped up a lot. I'm
Yeah,
starting to think it's live
but
action Creature Commandos.
he
Is my
said
thought.
episode 6. I think he said is the like crazy one.
I
Like
think
he
he
didn't say it was
said,
the last
yeah.
episode.
I think he said 6 and 8 are his favorite things he's ever done,
I thought he
too,
said
which is
6 and
huge.
8 are like crazy, but I thought he said 6 was like his favorite
Oh,
episode
that
ever
could
done.
be. That could be. I'm
Also,
excited, man.
shout out Greg Mottola has directed like both episode 2 and 3, which is awesome. He directed Superbad and
Oh hell
Adventureland.
yeah! Oh, I
Yeah,
like Adventureland.
yeah, I do
Peacemaker season
too,
2 has
man.
been great, man.
Yeah,
It's such a good show.
but I saw people on TikTok, the smartest people in the
The
world.
worst, the
They
worst
live
of the
in there,
worst.
and they were like, because it was the picture of David Corn Sweat and John Cena on set, and people were like, "Oh, this means he's going to be in it," which maybe, like, it's definitely possible.
It could
But
be
also, they were just filming at the same time, so David Corn Sweat said he wanted to meet John Cena.
on the same lot at the same time,
Yeah,
both with James Gunn involved. It's like it would be so
yeah.
easy to pop
But
over.
people were like, "Wow, James Gunn must have been running back and forth between sets to direct both of them." I'm like, dude, it literally tells you before every episode, like he's not directing every episode.
Yeah.
Ugh. But I digress. Yeah, Man of Tomorrow. Can't wait. Very
Gonna be incredible.
excited.
And what a beautiful thing. I mean, it could get delayed, you never know with this
Yeah.
stuff. But to slate it for 2 years after Superman came out. Poor Simu Leo, did you see him on Twitter?
Yeah.
That's so sad. The poor guy. It's just a frowny face. It's so sad. That's so sad, man. That's like the saddest thing I've ever seen. And
They've
Shang-Chi was greenlit like 4 years ago.
yeah.
When was the last time we got a sequel? Does
Mm,
Avengers Doomsday? I mean,
Spider-Man No Way
Spider-Man No
Home?
Way Home? Is that right? Well, Multiverse of
Multiverse of
Madness was
Madness?
after that, I guess. Thor: Love and Thunder,
Ant-Man 3?
Wakanda Forever.
Thor Love
Okay,
and
there's been a
Thunder?
couple, but there hasn't been like a
Deadpool and
sequel.
Wolverine?
That's true. There hasn't been a sequel to like a character established post Endgame, but there hasn't been
Right.
like a lot of movies about characters post Endgame. They've all been shows. So I don't know
Yeah.
I don't know what point I'm proving here. I don't know what I'm saying.
Well, The Man of Tomorrow. Nah, I don't got anything here actually. Oh, the Man of the Hour is Alexander Payne, notorious good guy that people love. He's made some headlines because he was like the head of the jury
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
at Venice. Yeah. And there's some reports that there's a bit of an argument amongst the jury on who to give the top prize to. A lot of people were like, it's going to be Park Chan Wook's new movie, No Other Choice, or it could be the voice of Hind Rajab, a Palestinian like war movie.
Which got like
Which
a 30-minute, 23-minute standing ovation.
yeah,
Like it
like the
seems
longest
like
one
a
like
beautiful.
ever.
Yeah, it seems just incredible.
People loved it. But apparently that one was like second, and it was going to win. But there's like two people on the jury apparently that were like, no, we're not giving it because there's a rumor that Fernanda Torres, who was on the jury, left and then came back. So don't know what that
Interesting.
was about. But they gave it to Father, Mother, Sister, Brother over those two movies. No Other Choice, the highest rated movie and like most loved movie, but my goat Park Chan Wook had already moved on to TIFF, so he wasn't even there to accept it anyway. But the new Jim Jarmusch movie one, which I have a beef with because the only Jim Jarmusch movie I've seen is The Dead Don't Die, and I hate that movie. You're not pressing the space bar there.
Oh, that's true. I watched that like years ago, and I don't even know if I finished it, but I thought it was like fine. I don't think you gave it like a half star, right? Didn't you like
Yeah.
hate that movie?
Yes, deeply. When I
But
watched that, it was a bunch of us were over and everybody put in a random movie and we picked it out of the hat. And we had seen two like good movies, and then that movie came up and it was just like
that's fair. That does hit harder. A
it was
third
rough.
bad movie. Father, Mother, Sister, Brother, a movie I hadn't heard about until 2 days ago. Normally, festival movies are like, you hear about them throughout the year. There's build up. You're excited. You hear all this stuff leading up to it. Festival starts. You get the reviews. You get this. You get that. Haven't heard of this movie until it won. Like, I didn't even see anyone like review it. Like, I don't know
Yeah.
if I'm just in the dark or if this really just came out of nowhere, but fascinating.
Like I had heard about it, but I didn't like see anybody like post reviews. I mean, it has 95% on Rotten Tomatoes, so Adam Driver, uh Charlotte Rampling, Kate Blanchett, pretty good cast.
Can I interrupt with a new piece of news real quick?
Yeah.
Dwayne Johnson will star as Chicken Man. That's it.
Remember, that was another piece of news from this week where he was like, "Woe is me" at the Venice like press conference, where he was like,
Oh yeah.
"I feel like studios were unfair to me and they weren't letting me act in real things. So I'm glad that I can do the Smashing Machine so I can act in real things." Cut to a week later where he's cast as Chicken Man.
No, it's a Benny Safdie movie. It's like a
Oh,
thing. It's
you
not like
tricked
a.
me.
I
You
just said
tricked.
he was. The film follows a young boy who finds a secret late night broadcast of lizards playing otherworldly music that opens a hidden door to the whimsical Chicken Man.
What the fuck? What did you just say to me?
It's a book. It's based on a book. This sounds awesome. I'm all I'm getting sucked into the story here. I'm all on board with the Rock comeback story, winning Oscar. Maybe not winning, but nominated for an Oscar. Brendan Fraser's obviously winning, so it's not even close. But I like this. I'm cool with this. I like that he's acting. I like that he's
Timmy's here
trying.
to win the Oscar, man.
No, I'm not
If
even.
Timothy Chalamet loses an Oscar to The Rock a year after losing it to Adrian Brody, I'm
I
gonna be upset.
I'm really excited for the Smashing Machine. I really am. It looks good. It
Yeah,
really.
Benny Safdie won Best Directing at Venice
Yeah.
for it, so we'll see.
I love how much I say this every time it comes up, but I love how much The Rock looks like Black Adam in that trailer, but not in the Black Adam movie. It takes me out every time.
It's awesome.
It
The
rocks.
hierarchy of UFC is about to change forever.
Rental Family also really great reviews coming out of TIFF.
Yeah.
A lot of speculation about Brendan Fraser Oscar #2.
I've seen
Everyone's
people
talking about it.
saying he's like the favorite on the Golden, whatever it's called, the website that tracks it. But
Hell yeah!
also breaking news here, big breaking news week. We've got a first look at The Chair Company, co-written and starring Tim Robinson, new
No
HBO show.
way. Where are you
Yeah,
seeing that?
it's on Discussing Film.
Oh my
He is
god!
looking like Tim Robinson here in all these stills.
October 12th. Oh my
Yep.
god, that's so soon. That was
Yeah.
such genuine excitement. Let's go. Oh my god. Dude, holy shit. Nothing else matters now. October 12th. Oh my god, that's incredible.
There you go. Big news. Big
That
news.
just made my day.
We also have I don't know if it's sad or not. Depends on if you liked Alien Romulus. Fede Alvarez not coming back to direct the sequel to Romulus, which is kind of confusing to me.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Unless the sequel is directed by Dan Trachtenberg, because it's Alien vs. Predator movie.
Which could totally be. Or he's working on the Alien Predator movie. And that's why he can't, because they're doing one. They're so doing one. I'm not
Yeah.
even convinced that Predator Badlands isn't secretly one. Like, I really
That would
wouldn't
be
be shocked at this point.
That would
But
be
yeah,
sick.
I really like Romulus. I think it's got some glaring issues. Like, the one glaring issue really is just that
What could you be
deep
referring
fake.
to?
I know. I know. It's so secret. that Ash deepfake is the only thing in that I really don't love. David Johnson having to say "Get away from her, you bitch." Kind of funny, but it's like, what are we doing here? But
Yeah.
I think that movie, like overall, is so good. I really, really like it. So I am a little upset to hear he's not returning, but I'm sure it's for some reason. I'm sure it's for a reason.
I'm sure there's a reason he's doing
And
that thing.
he said he was working on like the script's all done. He said, right? It's just
Yeah, he's just finding someone now to take over and do that.
that is interesting.
But yeah, we'll see. Um also, let's see here. We've got yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of into also David Johnson's gonna be in The Long Walk, which comes out next week.
It comes out this week, I think.
Yeah, well yeah, this week. I'm saying like next
Getting
week.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, I got you.
Sorry.
Rave reviews like I've
Yeah.
I'd see it's like the first trailer seems like kind of not it seemed good, but it's like a little goofy. Like I thought it was kind of like a fun, silly thing, but like people are coming out of it and it's like this is the best movie of the year.
Yeah.
Like these are everyone's really good. It's at like a 95 on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm really looking forward to this one.
I'm so excited for it, man. And the cast is like kind of nuts. Cooper Hoffman, David
Yeah.
Johnson. Oh
Mark
yeah,
Hamill?
also directed by Francis Lawrence. Mark Hamill, take it or leave it.
I knew you were gonna say
Directed by
that.
Francis Lawrence, who did The Hunger Games, but also written by J.T. Molnar, who wrote Strange Darling.
Oh, no way. I didn't know that.
Yeah, which is
Strange
awesome.
Darling was one of like the sleeper hits for me last year. I loved that movie. That's huge.
Yeah. Also, Ben Wang is in it. He was in the new Karate Kid Legends movie that I don't think
Most
was
oh
very good.
yeah, and he's in the new Hunger Games, I think that's next year.
Yes,
But
yes.
most of the marketing I've seen for this movie has been edits of Ben Wang posted by the Lionsgate TikTok. Have you seen any of those?
Yeah,
It's like that's almost all the marketing I see. It's like a clip of him and then it just goes through all of his scenes, I'm guessing, and it's just the
yeah.
music. It's awesome.
They uploaded the Ben Wang scene pack for The Long Walk
Yeah.
early.
I'm gonna call this now just in case it does happen. I've been saying for like a year now that I think that's gonna be the new meta for marketing movies is gonna be like posting
Yeah,
edits with like whether it's trailer clips or just other footage and like that becomes the new trailer. And I
yeah.
think Lionsgate is getting in on the ground floor and I could
Well,
totally see that happen soon. And go a step further, I've thought I think that they're gonna like give editors footage to specifically like outside like not just Lionsgate making it but like start licensing off footage of the movie
yeah.
to editors like they do trailer companies. Like I really think this is going to be like a thing. Got to get that
No,
out there just in case it
I think
happens.
I think you're right because every time I mean there was a huge Creed edit that went around and everyone was like they should start paying you and so if enough marketing people see comments on TikTok they're gonna do that because
Definitely.
so you talked about the long walks marketing we've got to talk about the best marketing campaign of the year which is one battle after another. A marketing campaign so bad, posters on Twitter have now started making their own like ironic one battle after another memes, and that's the
Hell
only
yeah.
marketing for it.
Awesome.
The
Not
best
the
kids
only
marketing.
marketing.
Well, that's true because I did see a video that was the like head of marketing, I guess, and she posted a video where it's just her like doing a voiceover talking about like, oh, look at this cool bit of marketing that we did, and it's like a cardboard cutout like poster that would be at a movie theater with a telephone that you can pick up. And she's like, and it says lines from the movie and stuff. But like you don't hear the lines that it's saying in the from the telephone. You just hear her telling you that it says stuff. She's like, I think this was pretty cool. And it's like, you know what? Hell yeah. You know what?
It's awesome. Hell yeah. You do
Flex your
you.
bag.
My personal favorite piece of one battle after another marketing is the Fortnite creative map with lifelike recreations of all of the actors. I think that is truly incredible stuff. I genuinely the idea of like a kid logging on to Fortnite and seeing that there's a creative because here's the thing, it's not like it's a skin that everyone's gonna see. This is like a niche map that you're gonna have to put in a code to go to. How is anyone this is fascinating to me. It really is. Weapons did a similar thing that I didn't really ever see anyone like Weapons was just like a team deathmatch where they like themed it in the town of Maybrook or something. This is a fascinating, another new marketing world of like
I'm gonna
not
jump into
even
Fortnite to play it though. I'll tell you that.
honestly, yeah, not even like a Fortnite skin is a crazy thing. I mean, and I
When
guess it
does
would be pretty crazy.
when
Yeah.
does the map drop?
Uh Creator Island launching September 12th.
Hell yeah, September
Let's see.
12th. What day of the week is that? Please be
I
Wednesday.
think
Oh,
it's
it's
the
Friday.
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 Oh
All
yeah,
right.
because that's the long walk day.
All right. Huge aluminum stream of playing Fortnite one
Oh
battle
my
after
god, that would
another.
actually be incredible. What is it gonna be? Is it gonna be like a like what is this map gonna be? You
I don't
just
know,
see
but
the
I can't wait to
guys?
find out on Friday. I'm jumping in. I'm telling you now, I will be playing this and I am gonna
Hell
stream this.
yeah. They even made that like pregnant woman that shoots a gun. She's got a skin too.
That's awesome, man. Well, my favorite one is they posted on Sunday. Had to capitalize in on the start of the oh, oh my god. Had to capitalize on the start of the football season. They they posted a
Oh, I
tweet
did
that
see
says
that.
me handling my non-football related plans tonight with a low res gif of Leonardo DiCaprio from one battle after another saying, "Ah, fuck. I don't remember that part." Which like doesn't even fully work. But also, this has 1,000,000 views, and I just liked it to give it its 572nd like.
Oh
Not a
hell yeah,
great
that's
ratio there.
incredible. Holy shit. This is how you should market a $115 million movie.
Also, Paul Thomas Anderson, he has not had a movie make more than I think it's 78,000,000 is his highest grossing movie? Let me
Yeah,
see.
this movie's not gonna make any money. And I
No.
think they kinda know that. I think that's why the marketing isn't like
Yeah.
a crazy marketing campaign. I think they kind of Warner Brothers has had like the most incredible year ever. It's actually really impressive. This time last year, it was like article after article being like, "Oh, we got to fire these people because like they had and to be fair, they had a horrendous year, like one of the worst." But the
Yeah.
comeback that they've had this year is like genuinely really impressive. I know like the box
Well,
office business side of stuff isn't like everyone's cup of tea, but like it's really wild.
I think what happened is David Zaslav took the reins over from those 2 bumbling fools that were running the company last year. That's why he needs a
So
higher
true.
bonus this year.
That's so true. You know what? He probably will get a big fat bonus this year, and he's earned it,
Yeah, he
quite
will.
frankly.
Thank God.
they they had so it came out that Superman made a $125 million profit, and they've
Mhm.
had Weapons, they had Sinners, which was like one of the most incredible box office runs we've seen. Conjuring, the new Conjuring, I didn't realize the new Conjuring was such a big deal. Had the
Yeah,
biggest opening ever for a horror movie with $197 million. It was tracking like 90 million, and that seemed like a huge win. And then it went up to like 130, and then it overperformed as of this morning and made like 20 million more
yeah.
dollars. It's
Nuts.
incredible, and it's Warner Brothers made box office history with 7 consecutive movies opening above $40 million.
And you know
It's
what's up next? One battle after another.
I know it's gonna, and they pushed
It's
back
gonna
Mortal
do it.
Kombat, which probably would have been a great way to end the year. That was now one battle after another is the
Yeah.
last one of the year.
Well, ending on
That's
the best one of the year, their biggest movie of the year, so
that's true. It could be. It
also,
could
they
be.
tried to, like, recreate the Sinners thing by having Paul Thomas Anderson put out a statement about, like, the different formats, but it was just, like, a thing he wrote in his notes app that they put into, like, different font.
I love the
So
idea that that's why Sinners did well. It's like
I mean, that video was pretty big, and it did, like a lot of people went and saw it in, like, IMAX
true,
because of that video.
true.
So and they're doing it in VistaVision. It's the first time something has been, like, played in VistaVision, like, proper VistaVision since, like, the '60s or something like that.
That is fascinating, and it's the
So it's
start
like,
because
you'd think they'd be pushing that, but they're
yeah,
just like, "No, we're gonna do a Fortnite map and one bad football-related tweet."
it's true. And now a bunch of stuff is going to be in Vista, not a bunch, but like it seems like it's bringing VistaVision back because there's a couple things
Well,
next year.
the Brutalist shot in VistaVision, but it wasn't screened in VistaVision. So Paul
Okay.
Thomas Anderson did throw a bit of a shot at the Brutalist squad. He's like, if you like IMAX, which just plays things louder, do that.
Vista
But
or not The Brutalist, a movie I watched and thought was pretty good and haven't really thought about since. I got to be
yeah,
honest.
that first half was really good, man. Post
The first
intermission, just not
half.
feeling it.
the first half is really good.
I was like, yeah, I get why everybody's been like talking about this movie, like it's like the greatest thing ever. And then the second half, I was like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
definitely. It's like, hey, what if we just made it really literal?
Yeah.
What if we put a scene that was like just exactly what's happening in case you don't get it, even though
In
it's
case
pretty
this was
clear.
too hard for you to
Yeah,
understand.
exactly. Oh yeah, but Begonia is I don't know if it's going to be released in VistaVision, but it was filmed with VistaVision. Wuthering Heights, the Tom
That was
Cruise
controversial.
Alejandro G. Inarritu movie. The new M Night movie, Narnia's VistaVision. So who knows how
Coming
much of
back
those
in a
will
big way.
actually, be in, but cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Hell yeah. Also, another bit of news here. SNL has finalized its cast. Don't know how big this is, but a lot of people left, and some controversially, Emil Wakib and Michael Longfellow, R.I.P., fired.
Yeah. And Heidi Gardner, which is
Yeah.
crazy.
Well, I feel like she left because she'd been there for like 8 years. Like she had a solid run.
Yeah, but
I
I
don't know
think
if she was fired though. Was
I
she?
think she was, which
If
is
she was fired, that's
I don't
nuts.
know. I could be wrong. I'll fact check. But yeah, the cast, it's like they released the 18 people. 18 people's a lot of people. Don't they normally do like 10?
Yeah,
Or not
but
normally,
I
but
don't know
like,
how many of these people are like full time or
yeah,
whatever.
it's
But
true.
yeah, so the cast is now Keaton Thompson, Chloe Fineman. How she stuck around, I don't know. Bowen Yang, Ego Wodum. Glad she stuck around. Mikey Day. I thought we were gonna lose Mikey Day, man. Once Heidi went,
Yeah,
I
that
thought
would
Mikey was
suck.
a goner.
That would
Michael
suck.
Che and Colin Jost are still there. Come on, bro. Hang it up.
Huge.
Get a real
Huge.
job. Andrew
Colin
Dismukes is
Jost.
still there.
Oh, that is huge.
Marcelo Hernandez had his job saved by that one skit. What was that
True.
one?
Domingo.
Domingo.
He
James
was in
Austin
Happy Gilmore.
Johnson.
He's
Yeah.
killing it.
Killing it. Happy Gilmore.
I mean,
James Austin
and
Johnson kept his job because they need someone to do Trump for them.
that is pretty funny actually.
Sarah Sherman, Ashley Padilla,
I'm
Jane
glad Sarah
Wickline.
Sherman's still there. I
Controversial.
like
I
Jane
like Sarah
Wickline.
Sherman.
I like Jane Wickline. Everyone hates Jane Wickline. They're like, oh, she's got to go. Which I do think it's kind of crazy that the people left and she didn't. Like, I probably would have gotten rid
Yeah.
of her over Longfellow and like Emil.
I just
But
feel like it doesn't work as well for me.
you see, I was just a fan of her on TikTok, so I'm just kind of like happy that she's.
I didn't know
Oh,
better TikTok, so that's probably
and
why.
some of the new people, Jeremy, he's been in a lot of Dropout stuff. He's part of the new cast, which
Mm.
I'm very excited about.
I'm interested to see Ben Marshall from Please Don't Destroy. Unfortunately, Please Don't Destroy. It looks like it's breaking up.
Yeah, that is tragic.
One of them is staying on. I think Martin is staying on as a writer, and John is maybe moving on to do something else. But Ben is now a full time cast member, the one
That is
non Nepo
huge.
guy. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah. Oh yeah. Also, Tommy Brennan, Jeremy Colleen, Cam Patterson, Veronica
Oh,
Slowakowska.
Veronica, I do like her TikToks actually.
I only saw one TikTok because someone posted like this is the new SNL hire, and I was like, oh, okay, not my cup of tea, maybe. Also, the guy Cam Patterson, I was like, I feel like I've seen clips of him before. He's in like he's done like I don't know if you know the show Kill Tony.
Oh, I've heard. Yeah, I've seen
It's like
clips.
it's like a Rogan Sphere. It's a Tony Hinchcliffe show, I think,
Yeah,
who's like
Shane
one of
Gillis
the
is on
worst
it.
comedians ever. Yeah.
I've seen Shane Gillis on
But
there.
I'm
He's
like, I feel like
fantastic.
that vibe for SNL is interesting. We'll see how
Yeah,
that
I mean,
goes.
yeah, Shane Gillis famously
Yeah.
fired from
Famous
SNL
SNL
pretty
cast member.
quickly.
Yeah. So we'll see. I'm happy Bowen Yang is still there, though. I like Bowen Yang.
Me too. I like him a lot. And I'm glad he's in some movies too.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys that pops up, and I'm just glad to see him.
The best movie that Bowen Yang is in. Hang on. I got really excited to say it, and I'm like 90% sure he's in it, but I just got to make sure that he is in it. I'm pretty sure he's in it, though. I
I
think he
think I
plays
know
like,
what you're gonna say.
yeah, he plays God, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
maybe I
in
don't know
this.
what you're gonna
Yeah, he
say.
plays God. The best movie Bowen Yang is in is Dix the Musical. If you haven't seen Dix the Musical, go watch Dix
Oh,
the Musical.
dude, I saw that trailer before Bottoms, and I was so excited for it,
Yeah,
and I never saw it. I gotta see that.
dude, it's so funny. It's fucking awesome. It's like insane, but
He
it's
plays
awesome.
himself in Good Burger too.
Oh yeah, Nick Offerman is in it. That's crazy. Yeah, go watch. All right, Emmett, you've got to watch Dick's the Musical
I
and
will.
tell me what
I
you think.
totally will.
It's on HBO Max, so
Oh hell yeah!
it's a banger, man. Oh, but yeah, Bone Yang, Wicked, obviously. He was in the Wedding Banquet, which was pretty
That's
good.
that's what I thought you were gonna say before.
Oh, I didn't love Wedding Banquet that much. I'll say. Bowen Yang is in the Please Don't Destroy movie. Sheesh.
Oh, I almost put that on the other day.
I was one of 5 people that watched it. Megan Stalter was in it. Oh my gosh, she was on the VMAs last night, and they had a whole bit
Sabrina
with her, and
Carpenter
I was
won
like,
Best
"Who is this
Album.
lady?" I saw that. I watched the whole thing, man, and I didn't like it. I don't know why I kept watching it.
Have you listened to Man's Best Friend?
Yeah, I did. I listened to her new album. I thought it was
It's
pretty
good,
good.
right?
Yeah,
Hell yeah!
I was into it. Speaking of into it, mm,
I think we're done with the news, right?
yeah, let's get into it.
Oh,
It
nice.
being the 2 movies we were going to talk about 2 weeks ago
Hell
or a
yeah!
week ago.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, neither of us got to the new stuff really, so we're just kind of
Yeah, I'm
backing up
going
a bit.
tonight though to see. I was doing a Paul Thomas Anderson a little bit of a catch up, so I watched Punch Drunk Love and Phantom Thread. Beautiful movies, man. Those are awesome.
Oh hell yeah!
So
I gotta get on. I don't know if I've ever seen a Paul Thomas Anderson movie. I've got to do like a
really,
crazy, crazy binge before one
mm.
battle after
Oh,
another.
also I watched Neja 2.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I saw it in theaters. I'm very pissed I saw the dub though. I wish that I
Me
went
too.
when it was playing the Chinese
I
version.
totally agree. It
The dub
wasn't a
was
great
horrible.
dub. It wasn't a great dub. I ordered the 4K that has the original
Ooh,
dialogue, so I'm very excited to
good
watch
movie.
the original. Did you like it?
I do. I give it 4 stars. I was really
Oh
into it.
hell yeah, 4 stars. Let's go.
Dude,
I
I
was.
liked it a lot, man. I
That's great.
really was into the ice elf guy. I
Yeah,
thought
he's cool.
the fight where he's fighting like the lightning guy, that was sick, man.
That was
That was
really
when I
cool.
was like, all right, we're cooking here.
That's when the movie really like kicks it. Like the second that the little leopard kid like attacks and the blood starts going
Yeah.
out, it's like from that point on, it's just they locked in.
Yeah. I'll say I didn't really love the finale fight of like the big swarm. I was like, all right, this is
That's
kind
fair.
of a lot.
In Yeah, that's fair. In theory, I don't think I'd like it, but like it just looked so like it was really cool to just see on the big screen. All
Yeah.
the like the just the animation carried that for me a
Yeah.
lot.
The action was great. It was like probably like the best action I've seen in an animated movie, maybe ever.
Yeah, I think I agree. It's like yeah, that first half is like it's confusing, especially because you didn't watch the first one,
Yeah.
right?
No, I
I
was
didn't
like,
watch the
what's
first
going
one.
on here?
It's a lot of catch up. It's a lot of trying to figure out what's going on. But I
Yeah.
feel like once you kind of figure out where everyone stands and like what's going on, it's like really, it's good, man. It gives
Yeah.
me a similar vibes to like Avatar, where it's like
Mm.
I mean, I like Avatar a lot, so this isn't an insult to Avatar, but like it's purposefully kind of a simple story, so like it can be
Yeah.
like worldwide, like it can be a complete cultural phenomenon in like every place. And I get similar vibes to that where like you're there to look at it. Like it is
Right.
just the animation was so incredible. And I wish I saw that the or I saw the subbed version because I didn't love
Yeah.
the dub
I
at
will
all.
say, you are I don't know how much of a cultural sensation it is in the States.
Oh
Literally
yeah,
every
definitely.
single person that I talk to and they're like, "Oh, what are you seeing?" Like at the
Yeah.
movie theater, talking to the guy at the counter, like, "Oh, what are you seeing?" And we're like, "Oh, we're seeing Neja 2." And they're like, "What is that?" And I'm like, "You work here. Like you're showing it and
Yeah,
you
no,
don't even know it."
I definitely don't mean that it's a like a cultural phenomenon here or anything. It's just like
Yeah.
Avatar latches on. But I think it's done well in like other places besides
Oh, well,
China,
I
but
mean,
I
it's
don't
like
know.
the biggest
It's done
highest grossing animated movie ever.
Yeah, no, it's done incredibly in China, but
Yeah.
I think it yeah, no, it didn't do great in other places. It's really just China.
Mm.
But like dude, it's all I'm when that next one comes out, I will be there Day Zero. I'll fly to China if I have to. That
Neja
like
3.
Deja 3. Oh my god, I'm there. You see the post credit scene?
No, I did not know there was a post credit scene.
There's a post credit scene.
I dipped out of there.
Fair. It's a long movie.
It is a long movie. Well, we could all talk about some not long movies.
Nice.
Yeah, not really. Would you rather talk about Caught Stealing or The Roses
Ooh, good question. Should we do
first?
the roses first? Because I feel like Caught Stealing is kind of the bigger
All right,
deal.
let's do The Roses first. What did you think of The Roses?
I saw this at like the
Jay Roach
Wednesday
film.
night early screening kind of thing. So it
Uh-huh.
was or Tuesday night, I don't know what day it was. So it was like a pretty packed theater. And I found the trailers kind of delightful. Although when you see it a lot of times it's kind of, kind of over it.
Yes.
But I really, really enjoyed this. I just thought it was such a fun little romp of these two characters. It almost lost me at one point, but I think the ending worked really well. We'll get to that later.
Mm.
But it's just really fun to see Benedict Cumberbatch and Olivia Colman just beefing for a while. I will say, I thought they would be beefing for more of the movie. Like the way
Yeah.
that it was sold, I thought it was like, oh, this is like a cat and mouse thing the entire time. They're really only beefing in the third act a bit. But like, there's a dinner table scene at the end towards the end of the movie where they have like friends over and they're fighting, and another couple thinks they're like joking around, so they're trying to fight too. And it was crack. Andy Samberg's in this; he's really funny. Like I just thought it was a really funny, fun, cozy little movie.
Yeah. I thought that the guy friend that thought they were joking around was like the MVP of the movie.
Yeah,
But
no,
like not the MVP, but he was like stealthily in there as like holding the movie up. Like
really funny.
when Benedict Cumberbatch is talking about like the building that he's gonna make for the museum or whatever, he's like, nah, I think it's kind of stupid or whatever. It's like, oh, all right. And then yeah, and the thing where he just like his wife is like going on about whatever, and then he's just like, whore. This is kind of fun. I will say, I really like Benedict Cumberbatch and Olivia Colman. I think Colman was like easily like head and shoulders above everyone else. Benedict Cumberbatch was like up there with her though. They had really good chemistry, and I thought they were like pretty funny. Andy Samberg and Kate McKinnon in this movie did not work for me like at all.
Yeah, that's fair. I think
More
Andy
so Kate
Samberg
McKinnon.
worked. I was gonna say I think he worked for me. Kate McKinnon, little too much, just the whole time. But
Yeah.
I do think it kind of like I don't know if it's her last line, but one of her last lines I feel like does kind of make it better throughout because I forget exactly what she. I don't think it's really a spoiler for
Yeah, I
the
mean,
movie. I think it's fine. But at the end, she's like, "Yeah, like we're this and that, we're beefing, but I couldn't imagine doing it with anyone else." Like talking about Andy Samberg. I thought that
yeah.
was like a nice way to close it off because the whole time she's just fawning over Benedict Cumberbatch, and
Yeah.
it's like and Olivia Colman actually, and it's just way too much. But I thought it was like a nice way to kind of close their little
I don't know. I
story.
was already out on her at that point, so there was nothing she could say to bring me back in, I think.
Yeah,
But
that's very fair.
yeah, I don't know. Andy Samberg also, I was like, ugh, I'm not really laughing at this that much, but there's like one or two that got a chuckle out of me. I had the opposite theater experience though. It was me when I bought the ticket, it was just me in the theater. And I was like, all right, solo, let's do it. And then I get in. I don't know what possesses people when, because they bought the tickets after me. I was the only guy who had a ticket in the theater. Why are you buying them in the same row as me? Why are you
Yeah.
5 seats away from me? You have the entire theater.
Oh, I don't know. I think I've done that
No,
before. I
no,
think
come
as long
on.
as you leave a seat in between, it's fine. Because
Not
some rows
no,
are
no, no.
better
If
than
it's like kind
others.
of a crowded theater, there's not that much of a difference. But they weren't even in the middle. They were sitting all the way at the end. You're not
That is
getting a good
weird.
view
Some people
anyway.
prefer the end though.
But if you're
I
on
think
the
it's weird.
end, why are you in my row, man? Now
No,
I've
I
got to
get
go
it.
the other way
Yeah,
to go to the
that's fair.
bathroom.
That's
I was the only other person in
yeah,
there.
yeah, that's fair.
Sit
That's
sit a
fair.
row back or up, man.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's not that big of a theater to where like you're like the viewing angle has changed that drastically from one row.
Fair.
But I don't know. I didn't love it. I gave it a 3.
Oh,
Same
that's
rating as
fair.
Man of Steel.
Damn. I think I gave it a
So
I think I gave it a 4. Might be a 3.5 now because I always just rate high after leaving the theater because I love the movies and I always go one too high. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I really random. Oh, I have my little crab keychain here.
Whoa. You
Isn't
got a
that cool?
gift? That's
Got a
epic.
gift. Um, the one really random thing that I liked. So Benedict Cumberbatch is like building this museum thing, and when they show it at the start after it's fully built in this storm, I really like the way it looks. It's like it's clearly like not real, but like it reminded me of like older movies where they would do like a backdrop kind of
Painted
thing. Yeah,
background.
like a painted
Yeah.
background. And it really gave me that vibe. And I really like when you can see stuff like that.
Yeah.
See the
I'll
seams
say
kind of.
it's really funny when they have the thing where they're like, "Oh, we're moving to America," and then it's like them in America or whatever, and then it's like 10 years later or whatever, and they like do this like establishing shot on the outside, and I'm like, that looks like I'm like, oh, did they move back to England? Because that just looks like the England like coastline,
Oh yeah, yeah,
and then they're like, we're in Northern California. I was like,
yeah,
you're not. You're
yeah,
lying to me.
yeah.
But
That's
all
very
right, I
fair.
guess.
That's very fair.
Not that that was like breaking the movie or like that affected my enjoyment of the
Yeah,
movie at all,
it's
but
just a
I'm just
fun.
like
You can
I'm like,
totally
all right.
tell
Yeah,
this is
like you just don't
America.
put the establishing shot in if you're gonna say you're in Northern California.
Yeah, that's fair. Very fair.
But
It I there's so many like funny sequences in this and like as their relationship just starts to crumble, they're both just the worst. They're just Benedict Cumberbatch gets absolutely shit faced on a plane when it looks like they're finally like gonna have a nice little time and he's just stuck in a hotel room and
yeah,
he's just like plastered. It's
I'll say
really
this.
funny.
I had a hard time sympathizing with Benedict Cumberbatch throughout the movie.
Whoa. I had a hard time sympathizing with Olivia Colman at points.
Really?
Because I mean they're
I mean,
both
she definitely
obviously
did
in the
wrong, but
yeah, they're both obviously in the wrong. The thing that really bothered me was when she would be mad that like she wasn't as close with the kids. Because I'm just
yes,
like, that's just how that
that's
works.
on
Like
you.
you made the
Yeah,
deal, he's staying home, he's obviously gonna be closer. But other than that, yeah, Benedict Cumberbatch was really
yeah.
coming through
No,
it, man.
I agree with you on that. Like Olivia Colman, like, what are you talking about? You chose to like open up restaurants across the country and not be home. How are you
Yeah,
like
exactly. He's taking care of the kids.
confused?
It's like
Yeah.
that's just kind of how that
But Benedict Cumberbatch through the whole movie, sorry, I'm not gonna feel bad for a guy who's moping because he doesn't have to do his job and he has to stay at home while his wife makes all the money and he doesn't have to work. Oh man, that sounds horrible. You don't have
Oh,
to work?
that's brutal. You get to go for a nice long run every day at the beautiful
Yeah.
coast. Then you
Oh,
go
you get to
home.
spend every second with your kids. Oh no, that's horrible. But not even that long because they're 13 and they already moved to Miami.
That was really funny. That was a really funny bit. That cracked. It's like
Yeah.
they're 13 and they're seeing him off on the plane.
Yeah. I was like, "Come on, man." I just don't feel bad, and everything
Yeah,
is like, "Oh, I hope you're having fun." It's like, "Alright, man, she
yeah,
was working."
yeah, definitely. Yeah, but yeah, they're both obviously the worst. It's
Yeah,
like, but yeah, he's just moping. I really like the lawyer sequence where it's like there's
that was
one
really
scene where
good.
they decide to get divorced. That was really funny. And oh, what was I just gonna shout out? How do you feel about the ending?
I was like, "Oh, okay, just that's it, huh?"
Yeah, so spoilers, I guess, but the before, like when it seemed like they were making up, I was like, oh, what? Like this is how we're ending it. But then it's like the murder suicide bit. I was like, all right, that works for me. That's like that's the way I that this should end. It shouldn't be like, oh, we're getting back together and everyone's happy. Like I was like,
Yeah.
that's a little much, but
I
it's
will say
very devious ending, very
I was
like
kinda
dark.
sad at the ending. I
I
was like, "Damn,"
know.
because immediately I was like, "Damn, their kids are gonna be like, oh, my parents fucking killed themselves."
I know it's so sad. That's another thing with Olivia Colman. I was like, give the guy the house. Come on, just give him the house. That's all he
Yeah.
wants. You get everything else. Just let the man
I
have
mean,
the
she
house.
did pay for the house, and he was
She
going
did.
over the budget a lot.
She did pay for the house, but she wouldn't have been able to get all that work in and make that money if it wasn't for him taking care of the kids.
She wouldn't have had to pick up the slack at her restaurant if, Benedict Cumberbatch was good at his job.
That is true. That is
I
true.
mean, it was like
But
they
he
were like,
got her
"Oh,
that restaurant for like fun.
Yeah, but they were like, "Oh, this is a once in a lifetime storm." It looked like a normal rainstorm. It
It
wasn't
did,
that
but
bad.
I think that makes it funnier that it all
No, it is
crumbled.
funnier, but they said it several times, like, that was a once in a lifetime storm,
Yeah,
like, that's just a
yeah.
freak accident. It would've been way funnier if, like, he just sucked at his job.
Yeah, that's true. That
And he
is
spends the
true.
rest of the movie moping, "Oh, my wife is, like, one of the most successful chefs in America, and I don't have to work a job ever again. Oh, this is so sad." No, it isn't, that's awesome, like, you just won the lottery.
Yeah, "Oh, I'm building my dream house, and it's beautiful."
Yeah.
And
"Oh,
it's
my wife won't is mad at me because I got Irish moss shipped in." Like, dude, you're like a pathetic loser. Like, you should be honored that she's still with you, and you're like, "Babe, I have to go over budget for the Irish moss. The American one isn't the right shade of green."
Yeah,
You
I
put in
mean,
Jarvis in your house? Come on,
yeah.
man. You don't need that.
100%. Oh, one la I like the whale scene a lot. I found that quite moving. It's like a little bit, but it's just I thought it was nice,
Yeah.
and that's kinda how he, like, is like, "What am I doing with my life?" Like, he just has that
Yeah.
little moment, and I like that.
Yeah. I would say, shout out Shooty Gatwa.
Yeah, not in it as
Booked
much
and
as I would
busy.
like, but he's
Yeah.
fun. He's every time he's in something, I'm having fun. Did you know this movie's a remake?
Yeah, apparently of a Danny DeVito directed
Yeah,
movie.
blew
Yeah,
my mind. I
War
didn't
of
know
the
that at all. I
Roses.
kinda wanna watch that at some point too.
Let's see as
I
well. Also, that was how I found out Danny DeVito directed Matilda.
Me too, I had that same experience on
Yeah,
Letterboxd, like, last
yeah.
week.
Because I clicked on it, I was like, Danny DeVito directed stuff, and I clicked on it, and then it was like, he also directed Matilda. I was like, what?
That blew my mind.
Yeah, I feel like an idiot. I'm like, I feel like I should have known that.
I know. It's crazy.
I'm a fraud. Oh, speaking of frauds, Austin Butler in Caught Stealing was a fraud baseball player.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't know.
that works.
Doesn't work. But
I see it.
I don't know. Do you have anything else to say about the Roses before
No,
I
I think that's about
force
it for
us
the
to shift
roses.
over?
I think that's all.
All right. Caught Stealing. I'll say this. I like Caught Stealing a lot more than I liked the Roses. I gave Caught Stealing 4 stars. I was really into it. I will say they make one big decision that I was like, oh, I don't know if they're going to be able to come back from this. But
Yeah, I
to me,
agree.
they did enough to keep me into it.
Yeah, that's fair. I gave it 4 stars as well. I'm gonna knock it to 3.5. I think I liked the roses more,
Mm,
weirdly enough, but I do like Caught Stealing a lot. I They do make that decision like you were talking about, and I don't think it fully worked for me by the end. I mean, not that the decision didn't work, just that I never really. I felt like it should have been more effective. Not
yeah.
effective, but like it should have. We'll get there. We'll get there. I'll let you.
Yeah.
How did you like the
I mean,
movie?
we could just jump into spoilers, I guess,
Okay. Okay.
to talk about it because it's like a pretty pivotal thing in the movie. They just
Yeah.
kill Zoe Kravitz like maybe a third of the way into the movie.
Yeah, brutally.
I,
It's like she shot
yeah,
in the head up close.
yeah, and I was like, oh, they're gonna have her like come back. Here we go. Let's see it. And then she's just dead, and they move on. And I was like, oh,
Yeah,
all
it's
right, because I was really enjoying Austin Butler and Zoe Kravitz's chemistry together. Like
me
it
too.
was like insane. I was like, oh,
I
I
was
feel like I
kicking my
shouldn't be
feet.
watching this.
Yeah, exactly. I was giggling and
Yeah.
kicking my feet.
And I was
Yeah,
like, dude, this is I would have liked the movie a lot more if it was just like a the two of them like a romantic crime movie.
yeah, definitely.
Which it kind of was pitched as.
Yeah, this movie, like before it came out, a lot of the discussion about it was like it's a lot like After Hours. It's kind of like Darren Aronofsky did After Hours. After Hours is like my favorite Martin Scorsese movie. I love that movie, and it's just like I love the idea of it so much. It's just a guy, and he's just having the worst night of his life, and he wants to get home. Stuff just keeps happening. He just wants to like go home and go to sleep, and he just can't. And that this movie is kind of like that, where like this poor guy, like one thing happens and it just tumbles from there. And everything goes wrong in his life because Matt Smith left this stupid litter box in his house, and everyone's after him. And I do like it is very in that similar vein where it's like stuff just keeps going wrong. But Zoe Kravitz gets shot, and he's sad about it. And then it's like it just doesn't really like
Yeah.
it doesn't really like linger as much as I would hope. And I get it because he's constantly having to do stuff. It's not like he like has time to really like sit and be upset about it. But I think a scene, even if it was at the end or towards the end, of him just kind of like breaking down for a second would have helped me a lot. because it just feels like he's taken all this so well, and he's probably in fight or flight. Like I get that, but
Yeah.
he's just rolling with it. He's just like keeps going and going, and I just think he should have been a little sadder for a bit, or just
No, I
one
agree.
sequence of him just being like, "What's going on?"
Yeah. No, I agree. But I really I thought Matt Smith was good. I liked the Hasidic brothers of Vincent D'Onofrio and Liev Schreiber.
The
They're awesome.
Kingpins.
The Russian guys were funny as well. It was like way funnier than I thought it would be.
It was. I'm a huge fan of the little Russian guy who kept headbutting. He
Yeah.
just that was his move. He was
Yeah.
just like battering ram himself into Austin Butler.
Yeah.
Got me every time.
Also, I'll say this. What a performance from oh my god, I'm blanking on his name. Action Bronson. He was like the friends with the bar owner that gets shot in the bar.
Oh, okay.
He's a rapper,
Oh, I've heard that name for
cool
sure.
guy. Like that guy a lot.
Oh, nice.
And
Yeah,
he was good in it. He's not really in it that much, but I was
yeah.
like, "Oh shoot, he's here."
Everyone's good in this. I was worried about the cat the whole time, but
Yeah.
the cat made it out. Found it quite sad. Oh, what was I gonna say? Matt Smith, every time he popped up, I was like, why did they make him look like this? He looks so ridiculous. Then it was answered at the end, and I thought that was really funny. How
Yeah.
Austin Butler just has to look like
Yeah.
Matt Smith.
But I thought that was funny too cuz the movie like in the beginning Austin Butler like does a fake accent to him and he's like, "Oh, what you doing, geezer?" He's
Oh,
like, "That's the best you can do?" Like sounds nothing like me or whatever. And then he's
yeah.
doing that same shitty accent to sneak past TSA and it works. And I was like, that's a fun callback.
That is
Also,
fun.
sick cameo. I don't know if it was the post-credit scene or not, or like a mid-credit
Oh,
scene where it's revealed who is Austin Butler's mom. And it's Laura Dern. Just like
that
out of
was really
nowhere.
funny, and I love how he just sent like $1 million cash to her. It's
Yeah.
just, and he gets on the plane with all of his cash. It's so clearly like pre 9/11. He's just like
Yeah.
able to get on this plane. Yeah, Laura Dern
Uh,
showing up is really funny. Apparently, this is based on like a trilogy of books, and like they're hoping to
no
do a
way.
sequel.
I
But I
would
don't
love a
know.
caught stealing
I'd
sequel.
love, I'd
I don't
love it
think it
too.
made
It's
enough
not
money
doing,
to.
yeah, it's not doing very well,
Let's see.
unfortunately.
Let's check in on the box office here.
I
But
think
I
it
was like,
might.
I loved the Laura Dern cameo because just started watching Twin Peaks for the first time,
Oh,
so I'm
nice.
heavy in the David Lynch mind space as well. So shout
Oh,
out to
nice.
Laura Dern and David Lynch. Caught stealing box office.
Oh, you know who's good in this? Bad Bunny. He showed up in a couple things. I
Yeah,
thought he was like, this was like, I mean, I think he was funny in Happy Gilmore too, but it's not really like a
right.
crazy thing. But I actually like watching this. I was like, oh, he's like good. Like he's
He's
like,
been
this
good
is a
in
good.
like everything I've seen. I mean,
Yeah.
he's fucking hilarious in the "Please Don't Destroy Shrek" sketch with him.
Oh.
That is like one of the funniest things that SNL's put out in like decades, and he's so good in it.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's
Watching
ridiculous.
him in this, like maybe El Muerto could have worked. Maybe he could have
It could
carried
have, man.
a
What
superhero
was
movie.
the Childish Gambino one where he was like
Oh,
disco
no
something?
Hustler.
Yeah,
Incredible. Did you see the twist? Well, not the. I guess there's a lot of twists, but the police detective twist. Did you see that coming?
yeah,
I feel like an idiot because everyone I've heard talk about it is like it was so obvious. I just didn't even cross my mind until it happened. I just
yeah. I literally, I leaned over to Rebecca and I was like, "How much you want to bet backup is going to be the guys that's chasing him?"
at
And
that
then
point
two
I
seconds
did.
later, he popped up. I was like, "Okay, man."
At that point I was suspicious, but like the whole time before that, I was like, damn, what a nice lady helping this poor kid. I like how there's like a read of this movie. This is gonna sound so stupid, where it's like his superpower is killing people in car accidents, and he just has to embrace that. And that's the whole arc of the movie is he just has to like embrace his power.
Dude,
I
yes.
had that thought at the end, and I was like, "Wow, this is basically a superhero movie guy watching a normal movie."
This
But
is
I thought
just
that
like
was
Captain America.
I thought the reveal that the Kingpin brothers were bad. I mean, they were obviously bad, but that they did
Yeah,
it.
that they killed
I
his
thought that was pretty well done, and he
girlfriend.
just speeds up and he saves the cat. Like I appreciated that he
Yeah.
got the cat.
And also shout out to DeFera Wunatai, who played Austin Butler's friend that he killed. He was the lead in
Oh,
Warfare
oh,
earlier this year.
oh, was he really?
Yeah. So what a year for him. I
That
mean,
really
he's
is
not really in
having
this movie, but I just was
having a
like, oh,
rough
that's the
year.
guy.
A
Yeah, he's
rough year.
yeah going through war and then dying. Pretty tough. Many such cases, though, unfortunately.
That's very true. That's very true.
But yeah. Overall, pretty good. Pretty good weekend at the movies there. If you were able to see Caught Stealing in the Roses.
Yeah, it was like a kind of a more low key release
Hmm.
weekend, but it was a really solid one.
Yeah. Excited for the upcoming week. We've got some good stuff coming out. I've got a double feature booked for today. I'm seeing Twinless and then Lurker is playing tonight.
Ooh, I've heard great things about both of those.
I'm very excited.
Um,
Zach Fox is in Lurker, so I'm excited.
oh, is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, I got to see that. Yeah, I want to see those. I want to see the threesome. I want to see. I thought you were gonna say it again. I want to see. Oh my God, what's the other one? The comedy. Oh,
Splitsville?
Splitsville. I really want to see Splitsville. That's one of like.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that guy coughing the whole movie, but hopefully I can get to
Mm.
those soon.
I'm gonna
And
try
I
and
want to
see
see
those this week
Jaws.
also.
And I kind of want to see Hamilton because I've never seen Hamilton.
Yeah.
Seems like an interesting way to experience it.
For
But yeah,
sure.
and the long walk is Thursday, so it's
Yeah.
a big week.
Big week.
And then one battle after another is 2 weeks out. I don't know what's next week.
Like the week after Long Walk?
Yeah, is there? Oh,
I'm
Downton
not
Abbey.
sure. Yeah, man.
Is
So
him
hyped for
coming out?
Downton Abbey. What?
Is it him? Is it him time?
Him? I thought was October. Oh
Oh
no,
yeah,
no, it is him. Yeah.
him and a big bold beautiful
Ooh,
journey. Oh, and
a big, bold,
Steve,
beautiful him.
the Killian Murphy. A big. There we go. We got the title.
There's your title for that one.
Him seems interesting.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm very
That's
excited
good.
for him. Oh, they're also doing Apollo 13 30th anniversary.
Oh, that's cool. I'm
So,
quite excited for a big bold beautiful journey as well. I saw that trailer for the first time the other
mm.
day. Looks at the theater. It looks fun. The other day, that must have been like 2 weeks ago now. But it looks interesting.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
All right.
Is
That's
that
going to do
about
it.
it?
Over 2 hours again. That's how you know we're back.
That's how you know we're so back. Hey, 2 hours for 2 weeks, not bad.
Yeah.
Could
An
be
hour a
the
week.
lowest.
Get used to that. Just kidding.
So
We hit
true.
2 hours no matter what.
That's true. And it's our
Welcome in.
big
Oh, we've got nothing to talk about.
our
2 hours later, here we are.
and our big episode 30, big special
Yeah.
episode.
We're officially old.
What a world, we're so old. Oh, Demon Slayer comes out this weekend too, but I'm not fully caught up on the anime, so I don't know if I'm gonna
Ooh.
get to it.
I actually am going to be seeing that Demon Slayer movie.
Yeah?
100% not a joke. Because we did the fantasy movie draft, and I've made it my personal mission to try and see every movie that was drafted
Oh, nice.
from
Who got
everyone's
Demon Slayer?
team.
Because Demon Slayer's gonna make
I think
money.
Brian took Demon Slayer. I could pull it up. I just did it. I'm in the lead in it as
Oh,
well.
nice.
Little bit of a flex.
Demon Slayer's gonna make like crazy money.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the highest grossing anime movie ever.
Let me
Like
see.
300 million, I think.
Yeah, Brian's got Demon Slayer. He also got the
y-
Chainsaw Man movie, so I got to see that as
oh, I'm
well this
excited for
year.
that. Yeah, I want to get to the Demon Slayer movie because I just, I want to see that on the big screen. It's beautiful animation, but I don't want to
Mm.
spoil the last season for myself. But I can't see a world where I get to it
Yeah.
before the
Ooh,
weekend.
also out this week, as of last Friday, Highest to Lowest is now streaming on Apple TV Plus.
It is.
Yes.
I didn't know that. Oh my
So
god, I gotta watch
check
that.
that out if you haven't
Maybe I'll
gotten
watch
to it.
it. Maybe I'll watch that today.
There you go. And then you can follow that up with Dix the Musical if you like.
Oh my god, that's so true. Highest to Dix, Dix to lowest.
The musical.
Dix to lowest, the musical.
There you go.
Perfect.
But yeah. I think that's going to do it for episode 30 of the Aluminum Screen Podcast.
Heck yes.
Thanks
you guys for
coming
watching.
back after a hiatus there.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Sorry if this episode's a little messy. I'm doing a push to talk because I'm coughing a lot. So if there were like awkward pauses or anything like that, apologies. I'm gonna hopefully edit it down, but just in case.
Yeah. If you have any issues with it, you have to comment on the YouTube video or go to Emmett's TikTok comment section and yell at him there.
That's so true. That's exactly what we got to do.
And you have to even if you didn't, you have to It's a law now.
That's true. I feel like we're forgetting one more thing before
Rate
we
5 stars.
wrap up. I feel like there's one big thing someone forgot to like mention.
Are you doing a bit? Is there something Oh, yeah, I get what you're doing now. Well, after you finish highest to lowest and Dick's the Musical, you could finish it off with a killer triple feature of Game Night.
Oh, that would be fun to watch Game Night. I wasn't even thinking
Yeah.
about that. I should watch that.
Were you not actually thinking of that? Were you
No,
thinking
I
something
was
else?
thinking. I
Okay.
was thinking. Of
I was like, oh no, is there something else I'm forgetting now? All right. Yeah, that would have been bad if I forgot it after.
I know. Couldn't let it happen. I couldn't let that
Yeah.
happen.
Well, thank you. I
Oh, of
appreciate
course.
that.
Heck yeah.
And thank you, audience, for
Yes, thank you
listening.
guys. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you all. Time to go play
Yep.
Silk Song.
Mhm. Time to go see Twinless and
Oh, hell
Lurker.
yeah. I gotta get back to the theater, back to the movies. All right.
Dude,
Bye,
I've been
everybody.
to see in a
Thank
minute.
you.
I've been a Cinemark chump.
Whoa, you traitor.
Only because Rebecca gets me free tickets, so it's the
Oh,
same
that
thing as
actually kind of
Bliss.
rocks. That
Yeah.
rocks. All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Adios.